He's done the boat.
Isn't that clever?
He's on the high sea, matey.
It could be a submarine as well, couldn't
You know,
it?
start to think outside the box, as it were. You can start to build different things.
I love it. And of course, that is one of the 3 sets of dies that you're getting. And for £32.99, perhaps that's the die that you're wanting to go for, rather than going for the whole weekend wow. But by all means, you can see the details up on your screen there. 510189. But of course, don't forget, as you start adding things into your basket, post and packing might start creeping up to around that £6 mark. And that's always when we suggest that you consider becoming a Freedom member. Well, what's that all about, I hear you say? Well, here's Janice to tell you.
Yanis, come here.
Hey, Janice, why are you dressed like that?
Do you like magic?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, here's a trick. Now, pick a card, any card you like.
Any card?
Any card you like.
Okay.
Take a look at the card.
Uh-huh.
Now, does that card say unlimited standard delivery?
Yeah.
Does that card say monthly newsletter?
Yes.
Does that card say members badge?
Yeah.
And does that card say exclusive discounts?
Yeah, it does. And for £6.97, you can become a Freedom member and take advantage of all of these benefits. Janice? Janice? Janice?
I love it, really do. Love all that fun that we've had, and of course we're celebrating the fact that it's our birthday, and the fun will continue right the way through until 6 o'clock on the evening of the 30th of August, so I hope you can join us. We've got some fabulous shows coming up, but of course we have got our weekend wow. Now, as our weekend draws to a close, so does the deal that we've got on your screen now. As you can see there, you've got 75 dies within your weekend wow. Brilliant saving of £16, but you've got the ability to spread the cost over 2 payments as well. So it really is a fabulous opportunity for you to take advantage of some beautiful concept dies. Dies that you're going to be using over and over and over again, because the possibilities of these are outstanding, absolutely gorgeous. Now, approaching 2/3 of the stock has gone of the complete collection. Lots of those individuals having gone too as well, because of course some of you are choosing to go that way, which is okay. If you wanted to do that, by all means, please do so. Of course, you've got your cascade, you've got that lovely side stepper that we've just seen a few moments ago, and of course you've got your twister card as well. So let's kick things off with the cascade. We just saw that one in action, saw how quickly you can take that die and then away you go using an A4 sheet and approaching 80% of the stock. If you want to go for that one on its own, it's £39.99. What should we show you? Let's show you the one that Jodie's just shown us. If you've just joined us, then just go back on rewind, get a hold of your weekend wow. Jodie will show you how to create this gorgeous version here with the beautiful butterflies on there, as you can see. But then maybe you want to have a little bit of fun with it for your nephew, then turn it into a football card, as you could see. It could be a gardening card, it could be whatever theme you like it to be. And of course the panels that you've got there almost look like that goal netting, don't they? Well, that die's included too as well. So that is your cascade die. And of course, if you're wanting to add a little bit of acetate in, you can add your little wibbly wobblers on there with your little hearts featuring there too as well, and have lots and lots of fun. Again, the same dies used there, the trellis, but isn't it a different look? Love it. That's a cascade die. 47 dies in that particular set, allowing you to interchange those. Then we've got the twister card, and I think there's a twister card that we're going to be looking at in our next demonstration. Very clever design, this particular die, because you're going to cut it out of one A4 sheet, and it allows you to have the ability to have a little area that kind of literally pops up like so. The concept of the card is twisted, so then you can either use these gorgeous lilies, or you've got some kind of hibiscus flowers that you can use depending on how you work with them. And of course this one has been popped onto a card front. 75% of the stock has gone of this particular die. 12 dies for £22.99. So perhaps you're going to go for it individually as well. And then the final one, the one that we saw Jodie demonstrating last, is that side stepper card. It's on a circle, got that gorgeous scallop detail, and of course you've got that lacy overlay, and 80% of the stock has gone. 510189 being your item number, and look at the kind of results you can get with these. Absolutely beautiful. 510189. Now, of course, we were talking about those glue pens earlier on. For just £9.99, you can add these into your basket too as well. Perfect for using with things like your mica powders, maybe your gilding keep going to say polishes, but I mean flakes. Lots of ways you can use these, and very useful. And of course, using them with your stamps, as Jodie explained to us, £9.99, 917290 if you're wanting those. Other things you might like to add in, check on the website. We've got the adhesive sheets. In fact, let's give you the details of those. They've been very popular. A4 sheets, 15 of which, 5 in each of those packs, £11.97. They work out as just £5.98 if you add them in alongside your weekend wow, because of course you can turn your weekend wow into a flexi order. You can add other things in too if you fancy it. 753540. What are you up to, Jodie?
I'm playing.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing. Yeah, OX, she says.
Oh, what you're up to?
Right, so
you've got the adhesive sheets
I've
there.
got the adhesive sheets out
Okay.
here. Okay. So I've already cut one. So let's go ahead and do what we were supposed to be doing. I'm just titivating, really.
Oh, I don't mind that at all.
What we're going to do is we need to cut ourselves some of the panels, okay? If you use the outside edge on its own, it's going to give you the beautiful little line that's going to go around, okay? So we've got 2 of those.
Right.
But we need one to be able to cut our matten layer. Let's get the right card, Johnson. So let's place that on there. Do you ever talk to yourself, Hayley?
All the time.
Yeah. You
Some of my best conversations with myself.
Oh, I know, it's the only time I get sense. So I'm going to run that through. So this is going to give us that outside edge. So here we go, that's our outside edge. So that detail is sat nice in there. We're going to add the detail into there. Let's make sure we've got a clean die to begin with.
Lovely.
Because then the new card has got somewhere to go. Do you know, this is one of the things that I love about Tonic Studios. The products are Jodie proof.
They passed the Jodie test.
They have to pass that loving, delicate tap of mine. So let's run that through.
Oh, we had an email earlier on. She didn't use your tangerines, just reminded me. Was it Anne that emailed in earlier on? My goodness, something I've remembered during this hour. She's just received her new tangerine, and she says it's working a treat as well.
Gorgeous, isn't it? It's a brill machine. So let's just take out any of those little bits. I will dust myself down in a minute, don't worry. You know, I permanently live in glitter and bits of paper. So does the cat, the husband, and anybody that gets in my car. So that is a beautiful detail in there. This here is the double-sided sheets. Okay, now this is a little bit left over from a previous project, and we're just going to take this away. Now I wasn't doing this, but hey, I am now.
Like a little bit of ad-libbing.
Absolutely. So we're just going to place that little flower on there, and I'm just going to cut it out. Okay, so this is when you need a pot of water for your scissors.
Oh, to water.
Yeah, because if you dip your scissors into the water, nothing sticks to them.
Oh, right.
So you don't end up with snotty scissors then.
That's so eloquent.
Oh, darling, you should know that by now. There's no airs, no graces.
Busy for those sheets, those adhesive sheets. You are loving these. Approaching 80% of the stock. Now, if you are going back and watching a repeat of this show, then you may well find that those have sold out. When 80% of the stock is the update, means the stock is getting incredibly vulnerable. So now is the time to place your order if you're watching us live. 753540. You're going to get 15 sheets for £11.97. As Jodie's showing us, you don't need to use the sheet in its entirety. Just little pieces are going to mean that you can use them and have really effective results.
It is, and what I'm doing really is I'm not pressing the outside of the die cut down. I'm holding the middle, yes, and then coming in with my scissors and just cutting the excess away. But as I say, if you've got a pot of water, just dip your scissors in that water and then nothing is going to stick to them. Okay, so just carry on. As I say, this is a bit impromptu. I wasn't going to do this,
No,
but
I
hey.
like this. I like it when we do this because it shows, and people might find this at home as well when they've got the dies. They might have used them several times in the way that they're intended, but then fancy something a little bit different with them.
Yeah, and plus you can see that you can do it because I'm doing it all from scratch, which I think sometimes is really nice.
It is.
So let's just pull that back. Look, it's just stuck on that corner. Let's just release that there. And then cut out that bit.
Just as you're cutting that out, Jodie. Obviously, we're coming to the end of the weekend. Wow, but
We
we've got
are.
other things coming up in the week. You're going to be back with us on Wednesday, I believe.
I am back on Wednesday with something brand new from Tonic Studios, something different from Tonic Studios. Okay, so remember me saying you need an extra plate for your machine? The extra plate is next week.
Oh, right, okay. So what time can we expect you on?
I don't know. Fancy asking me questions.
What you meant to say, Jodie.
Fancy giving me questions like that.
We know it's Wednesday, so it'll be between 7 o'clock in the morning.
It will.
And 9 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, I'll be here sometime on Wednesday.
We'll find that. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Very
Oh
civilised.
no, tell you what, I'll be here at 12 and 4, so don't forget to join me.
We'll edit that bit out. We'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. So last little bit coming out on this flower. You can see this flower is a little bit dodgy to cut out because you've got a lot of petals.
Yeah.
Dodgy is probably the wrong word to use.
It's the word that we're using at the moment. It's late in the afternoon now.
It is. So I'm just taking out that bit there. And then that little bit at the bottom there. Oh, we'll leave that little bit in. So the last little flower is quite easy to do because you've not got a lot of pieces.
And of course, these fabulous dies, when you get hold of these and you're needing to watch how these are put together, you've got Rewind, you can go back and watch all of those shows. Because Jodie, you're very active on social media as well, aren't you? You bring us these sneaky peeks, you give us these tutorials.
As my husband says, Jodie, you spend far too much, you're obsessed, far too much time. Speak to me.
Well, is he a crafter?
No.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
No. He's the one that runs around with the Hoover.
Oh, I see, with all the little bits.
Yeah.
So Thursdays is a good evening to catch you online, isn't it?
Yeah, you can catch me on Facebook on a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. I do live wine time from home.
It's a Thursday.
No, it's 7 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Okay.
So bring your sense of humour because believe you me, you will need it. But we have sneak previews on there, we have competitions on there, all those different sorts of things. Yeah, we have a laugh.
And it's nice because on Rewind we are only able to keep our shows online for 2 weeks, whereas if you go onto social media with Jodie, you'll be able to go back to the archives and see lots of different videos. So if you do need to revisit dies that you've got, or in fact your weekend wow, you can go back and watch those at your leisure over and over again. This is a pretty colour,
isn't it? So in all those little areas.
Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's a classy look, isn't
it? So that double-sided adhesive allows us to be able to get all those little bits in situ without messing about with wet glue, which for me is amazing, but also a Billy bonus.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So they're my panels. Let's get rid of that. We're going to stick that onto the back of these teals. Now, because you've got the double-sided adhesive there, you don't really need any more glue where those panels are.
Point, yeah.
Because you can take that adhesive away and then just put your adhesive on the outside edges. And then the backs are going to act as a sticker sheet. Okay,
Beautiful.
so just trim those bits of stickers out of there that we can actually see.
Now this particular die, we've got the details on your screen. It's part of your complete set with your weekend wow, but £22.99, 12 elements within there, different dies that you can use. Proved to be very popular as well. And was that at 80%? 80% of the stock has gone, 141744. Of course, this is the last show with Jodie, I think, isn't it? With
It is today.
So,
it
yeah.
is.
Yay, she's shouting inside. She's going to head back home. But of course, you can place your order for your weekend wow right up until, I think it's 10 o'clock this evening, if there's any stock left. But of course, when we are looking at the kind of quantities that we're looking at with the different dies, with the weekend wow, I'll be honest, we've got a reasonable amount of stock of these available to you. So you should still be able to get hold of this right up to the wire. But if it's the individuals that you're after, you need to be placing your order really during this hour, if at all possible. But saying that, 2/3 of the stock has gone of the weekend wow. 75 dies coming to you over 2 flexi buys of £39.99. So why not get your order for them now?
Right, so now we have got some of the little stamens from a previous die set, from a previous cut, and we're literally adding those little stamens back in.
That's effective, isn't
it?
Yeah, I like that.
Just gives it another dimension. So they're in there like so. Now, these panels, this card needs to twist that way for them to work.
Okay.
If you twist it the other way, then the other panels work.
Okay.
It's a bit of a mind blow when you first play with it.
But I'm guessing the first couple of times you soon get to grips with it.
You do. So that is going to go onto there. This one's going to go on the other side. So you can see how that is quite flimsy at the moment. You've got your extender bars. Now your extender bars is what's going to give your card stability. So on there it says, on this day.
It's a nice sentiment.
Yeah. So let's just... And that gives it stability, that holds it taut.
Nice, like that.
In your set you've also got your dies to make your panels. So that's going to go on there. On your day. What day?
Could be any day, couldn't it?
It can be any day you want. Could be birthday, anniversary, you decide what sort of day.
Graduation.
Yeah, so on your day, like so. Now I highly recommend that you add a little backboard. So what I mean by that, cut about 1 inch wide, fold it down, about 1 centimetre, just give it a little crease, open it back out, put it into a triangle with an extra section, a glue tab. You're then going to make that, do as you say, Jodie, not as you do. I cut my wrong tab off. Let's start again. Triangle and 1 extra. Here we go, look. So that's going to go into there, so I can cut that last tab off. Give it a little glue. That's going to form your little triangle.
Okay.
And that is going to be your support mechanism behind there that's going to hold that up.
That's nice.
But when you want to fold it into an envelope, you just crease it in the middle, put your down. It will go into an envelope, but that there, they just open it up like so, and it just gives you your card. But
Beautiful.
look at how those double-sided sticky sheets
you need
work.
those, don't you? Absolutely
The brilliant.
gorgeous.
It makes glittering easy.
Yeah.
And not as much, I wouldn't say messless, because that's not true. But it controls your glitter rather than wet adhesive.
And it also means that you're not using a whole glitter sheet.
Yes.
Because that might be the alternative, mightn't it? Just use that little area.
And you know that die cuts are quite hard to adhere to glitter card.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're quite hard to stick to glitter cards. So to get that bit of bling bling look,
Beautiful.
It works beautifully.
Love it. Love it. And we've got all 3 of those fabulous demonstrations in, showing you each of those 3 dies that you're getting with your weekend wow. But don't forget, it's not just about your weekend wow, it's about our birthday event too as well. 3 years old. We have seen so many changes during that period. We've moved building, we've had brand new suppliers come and join us. Exciting launches, another one of which coming up at 6 o'clock this evening. But of course, to thank you for being with us on that journey, we are giving you a £10 credit. So for anything that you place your orders for during our live event, right the way up until I think it's the 6 right the way up until 6 o'clock on Thursday evening, and then you get a £10 credit. You're also going to get free gifts, of course, we've spoken of those, and you get the opportunity to take part in a draw for a Dream Day at Hochanda, as well as giveaways. Oh no, I'm sorry, I do apologise, very unprofessional of me giggling, but when you see what I was giggling at, Jodie, you've got to let everybody see what we were just giggling at.
I always say about how I go to the supermarket and I'm covered in rubbish.
Can you see? Look, it's all over her legs.
I've got all my labels down that leg. I've got labels down that leg. I'm absolutely covered in bits of sticky stuff.
I love it. We've all been there though. I mean, elbows are my favourite. But Jodie, last couple of minutes. With this weekend one, why do we need it?
Because the concept, start with the concept and then build. It doesn't matter whether you're a first-time crafter, an advanced crafter. These will fit your skill set and grow with you. So start basic, build that design. Aunt Flo, she's into baking, stick bakery ingredients on.
Good idea.
Uncle Fred's into gardening, stick a washing can and flowers on. the concept is there for you to then build on.
And that's a key thing. I think as you grow with these, you'll find even more ideas. The twister card, I could imagine that being like a tabletop calendar, because you could put a little calendar in the panel there as well. Cascade cards, as we've seen, you can adapt those, use those for lots of different ways and lots of different occasions. But the beauty is you've got all of the dies there allowing you to do so. 75 dies you've got within that particular collection. And don't forget, you have got the individuals available too. Now, your weekend wow, that price is only good up until I think it's at 10 o'clock this evening. So if you are going for the weekend wow, make sure you do it before then. Ideally, straight after the show while it's fresh in your mind. And if you do want to go for the individuals, definitely do that now or after the show in the break, because of course those stock quantities are pretty vulnerable. Jodie, thank you for all your inspiration. It's been a fabulous weekend. It's been good to have you here.
See you next week.
Yes, definitely. So tune in on Wednesday, and it was 12 o'clock, wasn't it?
It was.
Kicking things off. I will see you a little bit later on. I've got 2 hours with you with the launch at 6 o'clock, but before the launch we have to say goodbye to our one-day special. See you later on. Jodie's got your glitter. Now we've got a Sew Party coming up by Craft Yourself Silly straight after the break. Then we're going to get all inspired again with the goodbye hour of our one-day special before we launch the brand new one. You've got to see it.
Here at Hochanda, we have Flexi Order.
Dave, is this safe?
What's Flexi Order?
Are they allowed to make me do this?
When you buy something with FlexiBuy, that automatically gives you the option of a Flexi Order. Other items can go into your basket and they can be added to the cost of your FlexiBuy payments.
No, Dave, no.
So, this means you can split the cost of your whole order over the same monthly payments as your Flexi Order item?
Yes, after your first payment is made, your whole order will be dispatched.
Alternatively, when you spend £60 or more on any items, this qualifies you for a Flexi Order item offer.
This means you can split the cost of your order into 2 FlexiBuy payments, making shopping with us even more flexible.
Happy 3rd birthday, Hochanda!
Flexi Order!
Making your shopping experience with Hochanda even easier.
Hi, I'm Sue.
And I'm Doreen. I named the company after my 2 daughters, Katie and Sue.
So we're a family business, Katie Sue Designs, based in the northeast of England, and we've been in business for almost 25 years now together. We started with miniature dolls and we moved through to paper crafting with Flower Soft, and then into silicone molds, which we make here ourselves. And they're award winning and we sell them to around 40 countries in the world. We're really looking forward to coming to Hochanda and showing you all a wide range of our products, everything from paper crafting to cake decorating, mixed media. So I hope you can join us and Noreen showing you all of the different crafting techniques.
Hi there, I'm Noreen, demonstrator for Katie Sue Designs. I really can't wait to be able to show you all of the molds and all of the exciting things that I'm going to bring to you. Make sure you don't miss the Katie Sue shows on Hochanda.
Where is it, Hilly? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And we're here. We're live. We're Craft Yourself Silly. Brace yourself. It's going to be a wild one. Fist bump. Here we go. Here we go. How are we, my dear? We good?
I've not had you on a show for ages.
I've aged. It feels like an eternity, Hilly. It's been too long, too long, and it's great to have you back. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I made a video.
There may have been some messing about.
Yes, well, that comes by default. I showed you how many fabrics we've got on today's show. I don't think I've ever seen So many options, so many fabrics. It's going to be one of those busy shows.
You know, you've got to bring it, haven't you?
You've been a sort of supporter right from the start, haven't you?
Yes, I think we were very first weekend.
You were. It was about 3 years and counting. Honestly, we've got big plans for the future. We're just getting started at Hochanda. So it's all thanks to you at home. Thanks very much for your support, not just for this weekend, over the last 3 years. It does mean a lot. Right then, let's start, because we have got a lot of fabric.
For birthday,
what have we got?
We decided to do one of the things that we've been quite well known for, which is our kind of fabric street shows. And we have a huge amount of fabrics on today.
Yes.
And we've got some amazing prices. The biggest range of fabrics we've ever brought in a single show.
It really is. For the biggest range I've ever seen, generally. Right then, now let's go for the first option. The first option is from my arm here
to here,
all the way down. So we've got 12 options on the first item.
These are all the polycottons that we have. So we
choose any 4 of these for £9.99?
Yes, and that is an absolutely insane price. We've done them by the half metre, so if you're using them for small projects, there's plenty in a half metre to get you going. If you're using them for larger projects, put multiple items in the same basket or the same item. So say if you've got a pick and mix and you wanted, say, 4 of the pink prints here. Yeah. Perfect. Put 4 in and that will give you 2 metres continuous piece of that fabric.
Well, you know, I said we had 12 options.
Yes.
We don't. We have 11 now. This one's gone. This one, so this is the one.
We thought this might happen
That's
today.
gone. Now, I don't want to be rude, so you throw, because I know you like to do your throwing. There we go. That's gone.
Are you ready, Howard?
Go on,
Got check is ready today.
We're going to be doing a lot of this. Right, that one's already sold out. This is how it's going to be.
In this option, we have 2 basic kind of colour options. So 2 basic patterns. So the first one is this one here. So from the purple to the cream. Now this is a paste print, so it's a white print on a coloured background. So you've got the lilac, lemon, pink, where's finger, pink, white and cream. Very subtle difference between the white and the cream, but it is there. So they're your first options in those ones. Then we've got the embroidery on glaze, which again are polycotton, but beautifully soft, these ones. And again, you've got pink, blue, lilac, I think that one's cream.
Right.
I think. And that was the mint and the black. Black's really, really unusual to get in that.
Very smart, isn't it?
And some of these are edged top and bottom. So if you have a look at this one, if I put it against my kind of
your arm there,
arm, then you can see it's actually got a finished top and bottom. That applies to the black, the cream, the black and the cream, because the other one's already gone.
Right, so a rosemary blue's gone. That's another one gone. Let's go. Second sellout. What's the time? 3.5 minutes. The lilac's gone. Well, okay, here we go.
Oh dear.
You're saving £11 here. It's £9.99. Oh dear. That's dear. That's so polite. And then you go. Oh dear. 119320.
And only one show today, so
it is. This is your only show.
It is my only show today.
Do you know what? We can actually show you how much fabric we've got lined up, ready to go in the studio. Are we ready to see all of this? This is an awful lot. Are we ready? All right. Look at this. It goes all the way down here, all the way right around there. But I can't even see you. Hey, where are you? Come back. Here we go. That is a ridiculous amount we've got. Okay, so that's the first. Oh, another one's gone, sorry.
All of it? Okay.
All of those have gone?
Spread it out a bit, Charlie.
Should we spread it out? Yeah. Right, okay, this is the first item. We've got lots.
Okay,
we've got lots.
Well, let's do the next one.
Here we go. Shall we do that? Right, that's your first one. Numerous sellouts already. 119320. Right, that's going. What's he doing?
Moving books.
Oh, your stage. Right, here we go. So it's the next item.
Yes.
The options range from there.
From here.
To there.
To here. So this next one that's on the screen. So that number that you've got there, do the number, Charlie.
That is 248069. So it's this one all the way down to there.
Here. So we've got options. The polyester cotton twill. This is in a beautiful wide fabric, and there's actually 4 colours. One of them is over here. That's fine. We'll make them all together. There you go. So those 4 colours together.
They're smart, aren't they?
So they're great for your dressmaking. We've got 2 colours in the caprice.
Okay.
Which is it's got a beautiful sparkle to it and really, really easy to work with as well.
Bit of a stretch to it,
and
I've noticed.
And you get a stretch as well, yes, but really, really nice to work with. Really,
it's
because it's really unusual. It's got that little tiny bit of sparkle to it.
It's got that shimmer.
Yeah,
it's got that elegant shimmer. How do we wash this, by the way? What do you recommend?
It's just normal 40 degrees.
Okay.
On everything that we've got here today.
My word, that's smooth.
Yeah, these are fantastic Christmas colours as well.
Soft.
We've got 3 of the polyester crepes. Now, the crepes are shiny on one side.
Okay.
And then you've got a matte finish on the other side. So that is the same fabric, with 2 different finishes, so it's kind of a double-sided fabric. This one, you could use it either way, and you've got 3 options in that. You've got the silver, the emerald, and the olive.
Okay, this is very smart. You like
This
that?
is really lovely, and it drapes so beautifully, so fantastic
May
for
I
scarves.
take this one out?
Do it.
Because
fantastic
this,
for dressmaking as
I
well.
bet it will. So you get half metres here, 4 half metres. So you can order this, select this 4 times and get 2 metres
and
worth.
you get a continuous 2 metre
One
piece. So
continuous
if you're
piece.
looking to do any dressmaking, obviously Lizzie's got loads of patterns within So Inspired today. So here's an opportunity to get some fantastic bargains fabrics.
That does drape beautifully.
It does,
got a
and it
bit- that
really,
is so
for dressmaking, this is lovely and fantastic for scarves as well. You've actually got it back to front.
Scarves is very nice.
Colour
I don't
on
want
it
to
is
show the label.
even brighter.
There we go.
Oh, pull the label off quick.
There we go. Quick. Yeah. that.
So that's the way round you had it, and you can see it's a little bit softer, but the actual right colour, right way round.
I think going into autumn that's going to be quite nice too,
Yeah.
actually. That's the perfect time to get this. Okay, so that's that
And there's
option right there.
4 different colourways in that type of fabric, which is what we call a super soft polyester.
What's this
So
one
you've
called?
got, it's just the same as that, but brown.
Brown. Okay, right.
And then there's teal roses and pink spots. They are all the same type of fabric. That's super soft polyester, just 4 different options.
Very smart. Right, we're very busy for this. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Now that's a taffeta. That's a taffeta stripe.
A taffeta. Okay.
Yes. So it's
What
quite a
is this for?
luxurious feel to that. So great for home decor and things,
Okay, so that so upholstery and things, or cushions. That's very smart.
isn't it?
That's a very, very smart piece of fabric. It's got that lovely sheen to it too. Beautiful. Okay, and then finally under this
Yeah, we've
item
got
number,
we've got a,
12th
a little
option.
bit of sequins.
The sequins, very nice.
So, and these, because they are kind of glued on and they're really, really soft, it's really, really easy to sew this
Right.
as well. Because sometimes I think people worry about
With sequins and things.
Really easy to
So spaced out beautifully. There we go. £9.99. Any 4. You come in 4 half metres for £9.99. Or if you want to order this 4 times, you get 2 continuous metres in
We've
one
never
continuous
really
cut.
done it in this way before, where you can pick and choose different types of fabric in
I
a
think that's
big mix.
exciting. That's
So
exciting.
it's quite good fun.
Right, there we go. £9.99, saving £11. You're saving a lot more than what you're spending. So there we go. It's a pound, isn't it? I know. 248069. Right then, we've got more. We've got more. I feel so rude. Do you want your stage? Here we go.
No, it's okay.
Right then, here we go. Now the next option ranges from
Here to here.
to my hand all the way to here. So have a look at this range here.
Okay, so
All of these.
what we've got is we've got a lot of our checked fabrics.
Right.
Now these are a cotton viscose mix, which is fantastic because they don't crease anywhere near as much as the cottons, and really great for things like pyjamas.
Yeah.
Fabulous for that. Fabulous for also
bet.
a lot of home
Pair
decor
of
as well.
relaxing
This
trousers. You know when you want a film day?
relaxing trousers. Is there such a thing?
Yes. There are. A chilly out
Are they
trouser.
elasticated?
Yes, they are.
They
But
would be
Susie,
great for that,
this
though.
is your Boxing Day trouser. This is, you know, if you're feeling a bit poorly, you need a film day. You need a
Yes.
movie day, don't you?
Like a duvet day.
A duvet day.
That's what it is.
Oh, I
where you
love a
just bring your duvet
day.
down onto the sofa.
Yeah.
And
Duvet day.
then
Do you know what, by midday I'm bored and go out.
Yeah.
It's a nice thought, isn't it?
Duvet morning.
Watch a film, basically. Watch a quick film. Right, there we go.
These
Anyway.
are all a cotton viscose mix, and there are 5 different checks in there. So you've got your red and black, your grey and black. I can't remember what that one's called.
Well,
Grey
we've got
and red.
dozens upon dozens of fabrics.
There are a lot.
Check tartan. We got
That's
there.
that one.
Check
That's
tartan.
the tartan one there.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Check
So
tartan.
that's quite a traditional one. And then we've got a whole
bit heavier weight,
bunch.
this.
Yeah, this is a cotton.
Lovely.
This is a cotton. It's more of a quilting cotton, craft cotton weight, this one. And then you've got 6 different options in here. So you've got the spots, you've got the purple spots, you've got the elephants, and the wine elephants as well. So you've got
Okay.
pink and wine in the elephants. And then you've got 2 kind of coordinating colours with the stars as well. Now these are fantastic because you can take them as pairs and have projects, but
Reverse
these
bags as
4
well.
will work together.
I always say, oh, of course they will. The pink, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Don't wait for Helen and I to go down the counter. If you're waiting to check out your baskets, have a look what we got. You can
know,
shop
there are
ahead
people
on our
who have
website,
snuck ahead.
hochanda.com. Oh, there are.
Yeah, there are sneaky people.
There are. By the way, you do get, because this is our 3rd birthday, you get a bonus gift. Order
Do.
anything this hour, you get this. This is the folding bag pattern. That's worth £9.99.
So
You haven't got to
that
search
one
that. That just gets added automatically into your basket.
That one's been done with the glitter fabric.
Yes.
This one here, this has been done with just normal cotton. This has got cotton on the outside, and it's got a crepe in the middle.
Okay.
Which we've kind of quilted up.
That's beautiful. That is very smart.
Makes a really, really cute little bag, that one.
It is. Right, that's worth £9.99. You just add it to your basket. The grey and red check has gone. It's this one. It must be this one. There we go.
Yank
there we
it,
go.
Charlie. Yank it.
May I do the... I'm going to respectfully pass it to Howard. Howard, there we are. Thanks, Phil.
Oh, that was quite gentle.
Well, it was gentle, wasn't it? I don't want to hurt the man. That was a bad throw, wasn't it?
Right then.
So we got all these. So another sellout's happened on this bundle.
Okay.
This one.
Now these ones, yes, there are fat. Oh, we'll have to take the sticker off.
Sorry.
There we go.
There we are.
There. Right.
Off easily.
It does come off easily. We've got half metres in all of these Georgettes. So this is the geometric jumble that you can see in the corner of the screen there. That one's Carrot Top. This one's Mandala. Okay. And that one is, I think it's Navy Hearts.
Now, when you were excited, when you first saw these, what project did you have in mind?
These are really lightweight. So these probably are more dressmaking based.
Right.
So you're going to look to do nice floaty tops with them, sarongs with them, that kind of thing. You could use them for home decor if you were looking to make kind of blinds or kind of nets with them. You can have those.
Okay.
But this one here is something a little bit different.
Right,
this is one of our Georgette panels. So this has got one large print on.
Oh, wow.
If you want, it's still kind of half a metre of fabric, but instead of being cut long ways, it's those two bits put next to each other. So that you can have as a large feature panel. So as we were saying, you could use them, yes, you could use them for dressmaking. Yeah. But if you were thinking of using them maybe as a blind, then you could do that. Edge top, edge to the bottom. Away you go.
You just want it. You'll think what to do with it later. I'd grab. So you could order that 4 times.
Well, I mean, these prices are those kind of prices where you can think about what to do with it later, because we've never brought them as cheaply as this.
This is a big moment for you. Can't self silly.
It's our birthday.
It's our birthday. This is
why we were told we had to be. Bring it, you know.
Okay, this is going to have to be a special show, and
it had to be special.
Everyone we've had in this weekend really have been so kind to us. They really have, because everyone's so pleased. It's our 3rd year birthday.
No matter how much you move that, Charlie, it ain't getting any better.
It's not, is it? Should we move on? Right, there we go. Right, that item number there again, £9.99, 522 313. There we go. Sorry, I've made a complete mess.
I've made a right mess, haven't we?
Right, now the next item ranges. Hang on a minute, it's all of this. It's all of this, isn't it? It's all of this.
It is. This is all of the next item number.
So these are your choices.
We have a load of cottons, which are that end, and then we have some of the super soft double-sided polyester fleeces. Cuddle soft.
Right, let's start. Let's fly through. So what have we got
this
here?
End. So this is the relief. It's not the relief spot at all. This is the silver and lemon spot. We've got purple relief spot.
Okay.
Have we?
We have.
Oh, hang on.
Oh no, that's gone. That's sold out. Already sold out.
Watch out, this one's fluffy. Oh, Shauna's there. She's a good catch.
Oh, what's the cameras?
Oh, look at the fluff.
Right, a blue's gone. Well, I'm doing this one.
Okay.
Right, there we go.
Do it.
Right, there we go. That is now gone. There we go. Right, spot silver lemon.
Have we got that
one? Is that gone?
Oh, it's gone.
Is it gone?
Okay.
Is that gone as well? Should we just move on from this? Okay, right, but you can see what we've got left. If you like the look of this at a glance. Oh, the pink and blue polar bears is gone.
What about
they've
the
sold
mint
out.
one?
Right, we're so busy. Right, £12.96. Bear with us, we've got a lot on the show. In fact, we can actually show you how much fabric we've actually got on the show. Have you seen all these? Have you seen all these? Look.
I'm going.
Look at this. Henry, you've gone. You're too far away.
Charles.
That is a ridiculous amount of fabric. Have you seen all these? I'd be quick. Shop ahead on the website, hochanda.com. Oh. Hold it for life. Right then, there we go. It's the one item number 552 329, £12.96 for any 4
half metres. And again, if you order them as multiples, they will come as a continuous piece.
I see.
Obviously, multiples of the same thing, I can't stick
So each one's a half metre, we pick any 4, £12.96. Saving £11 though, great value for money.
Yes, that.
So, we got the polar bear, this one's here.
Yes, so we've got
this one.
navy relief spots and the mint polar bears.
Lovely, okay, now let's rattle through these.
So we'll rattle through these. These are kind of colour stories, so all of these blue ones will work together.
Okay.
So you've got the zigzags, blue with the white spots.
Oh, blue with the white spots, gone. That's sold out.
That one
sold out, there we go.
White with the blue spots, the check and the stripe.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, where have all the floor managers gone?
There's a lot, isn't there? There's a lot. So we've got this one, we've got more. This is all in one item
now.
number, okay? Thank you very much, Shauna. There we are. There we go.
Sylvia.
Sylvia ordered some of these last time. She's so pleased with them. Sylvia's been in touch. Sylvia, thank you very much indeed. Oh, you're making a dress for a ragdoll.
Oh, I've heard about this. There's a lot of this going on at the minute, making clothes for little rabbits and dolls and things. Yeah,
that's quite in. Love it. Right,
and
so there we go.
For that, because they're a nice small print. These.
So Sylvia, thanks very much. We got the blues. Now we've got the purple.
Yes, same colour story in the purple. You've got the zigzags, purple with the white spots, white with the purple spots, stripes, and the checks.
And the checks, very nice. Purple with white's gone. There we go. There we go. That's now gone. Don't forget, we've got paisley ones here.
Oh, he's not paying attention.
There we go.
Oh, I nearly hit the box though.
By the way, purple and white spots, the white with the purple spots is going to be very nice, of course.
But again, all of these will work together because they're that same colour story.
Right, now at the end here we've got 4 that do stand out.
The other ones have already disappeared.
Yes.
So we've got the grey check, and then right at the end here...
These are smart. John, if you're looking for something lovely in paisley, this is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
This one actually is the wrong way out. If I just flip that over, you'll see the definition of the print is much better.
Oh, navy paisley. Sorry, Hayley, that's
navy
gone.
Paisley.
Just been told.
Oh.
This one right here. Have I got the right one?
Yes.
Yes, that's gone. Okay. Thanks, Howard. Right, that's gone. Sold out. Look what we've got left. Okay, so if you shop on our website, you might be quick enough to get one of these.
The grey paisley. We've got the grey ones with the circles on, which they work exactly the same colour, so they work beautifully together.
Okay.
Or you could work these two together because you've got the navy.
Now that is going to be elegant. Isn't that smart? The grey check's now sold out. There we go. This. Just have a look at that. It's going to be a lovely combination. Take a look at these. These are absolutely beautiful. That is going to be a very elegant piece. Which is a very kind of,
it's a very elegant, smart.
Isn't it?
It's grown up.
Joe, we've got something really good fun here. We've got something charming.
We've made a right
something
mess.
Pastely. We've made a right mess. Something elegant too. Right. Oh, somebody else has gone. The purple zigzags. Right, they've now sold out too. Right, we need to crack on. Saving £11. Let's go up there. £12.97. You choose any 4 half metres. What we've just gone through. So it's 552.329. So anything from the fleecy ones all the way down here. This is this item number now on your screen. Again, it's 552.329. Do you know what? The quickest way to order, go onto our website, hochanda.com. By the way, whatever you spend during this event, this is our 3rd birthday event, so that includes the show. Whatever you spend, kindly spend with this show, you get 10% of that credited back your account at the end of the month, and you can use that on purchases during September. How cool is that? You do get a bonus gift as well. It's the pattern for the bag. It's the pattern for the bag. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just carrying up. Oh, you don't need your stage. Sorry, we're still here. We're still here. There we go. Right, we're running down the studio because we have got so many fabrics. By the way, you do get a bonus gift. Order anything this hour, and you do get that bag pattern worth £9.99. These are really good gifts. We're giving something back as a thank you, really, over the last 3 years. And of course, Craft Yourself Silly, they've been here right from day one. When you think of all the fabrics, the inspiration, the journey. And a lot of banter as well.
A lot of banter.
We like the bants. Right then, let's crack on. Now, we're changing the item number. It's now a set of 3. Hang a minute. Fabric mix-up set 3. Right, there we go. So that's the name of this item, basically.
There's always 4.
There's always 4.
So you always get to pick 4.
So the next range, the next options is under this item number is 087698, and that's £12.96. So it's from this all the way down to this, right?
Yes.
This is a nice mixture.
I know, we've got a kind of got some old unusual fabrics in here. So this one is PVC coated cotton. So it is a cotton fabric, but it is coated with PVC.
Okay.
And then we've got 2 different options in there. These are fantastic for things like table covers, aprons, lots of projects like that, where you maybe need a little bit, not necessarily waterproof completely, but you need that kind of wipe clean.
I love it, I love it. So, okay.
Those 2 are the first ones, and then we've got these 8 here. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. These are called Perfect Sparkle, and these are a polycotton, but in a weird sense of the word, because the warp thread goes in one way, and that is polyester, and the weft thread goes in the other way, and that is cotton.
That is...
Nothing happened, Charlie.
Nothing happened. That... No.
You didn't see that. Why are you creeping, Jodie? It's weird.
Nothing definitely happened.
That's fine, just do it.
There's not a train going through the studio, it's Jodie. Are you setting up or backing down? We can see you on that camera, we can see you. No, we've got cameras everywhere. No, yes.
I hope you got what she did before.
Right.
Okay, and the last one is this beautiful gold jacquard.
Okay.
Which is
this is very smart. Right, I need to hold
Great
this
for
out.
linings and
I need to
bags and
hold
things,
this out.
especially at this price, because usually it's too good to put us in as a lining. But
That
at this price,
label,
you can
label. There we go. This is very smart.
all
So
stuck on
we
the
can
leg.
order this 4 times. And will it be a long continuous piece?
continuous piece.
It'll be a 2 metre piece if you order this 4 times, of course. But for 2 metres, £12.96. That's great. Or have 4 half metres or 2 1 metres. It could be, couldn't it? Right, there we go. £12.96, whichever one you'd like.
Like it removed?
I like that gold jacket. That's
Sorry.
very, very
Saying
nice.
the wheelie box looks awkward, I'm wheeling it away.
Right, there we go. Okay. £12.96 on your back, saving £11. It's at 087698. Right, let's fly through these because I think it's going to be
Okay,
something.
so
There's bound to be 1 or 2 that you think, oh, that's the one, that's the one.
Next batch,
Right.
cottons.
Right, okay.
So, here to here.
To here. Right, now,
We're doing.
I've just been told a few of these are going to have already sold out.
Okay.
So we're going to go down here and look. Oh, that's the one with the bag.
Yes, that's the
Shall
one
I go and
with
get
the
it again?
Do it. So we've got, we've got a whole selection of cottons here. These first 2, these are cotton lawns, so they're a little bit lighter weight, but they're actually a slightly long. Oh, nice skipping! Slightly longer length of fabric. Yes, this is the one that we've made the bag from.
Right, we've all got a bit delirious.
Yes.
Had a coffee.
So
There we go.
this is this one here. This is the Deco Lawn Green.
Okay.
That's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Oh.
Do you want the bag as
All
well,
that
then, Howard?
running for nothing. Right, well, it's gone. Thank you very much, folks. This is very, very smart. There we go. Shall I throw this to Jodie? Here we go. Jodie, can you
Jodie,
catch
catch.
Jodie's unpacking?
Oh.
That was a poor throw. My fault. We've got a sticker on my... There we go.
It's going so well.
Yes. Right then, what have we got now?
I'll fix it.
Okay, there we
Bon
go.
Voyage is gone.
Right, so basically, it's £12.96 now, saving £11. It's £4.93,418. Bear with us. We've never tried to do this amount of fabric in one show before. This is absolutely.
Jodie, catch.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Thanks, Jodie. Right then, what are we? Right.
Blush. Right. Okay. We'll do the ones in between.
Yes, let's-
This
okay,
one
let's do
is
start.
flower pots.
Right. That's very cool.
Yeah, it's a bit sideways here. So we've got the little flowers in the little pots.
Nouveau
and then
cotton's gone.
We've got the vintage 40s floral, which is this one here. This next one, the brushstroke and the Nouveau.
Oh, the
have both
Nouveau's gone, I think. Yep. And
So
the
they've both
brushstroke,
gone.
that's sold out too. Right, you need to be quick. Shop, head on the website, hochanda.com if you can do. Right, there
Okay,
we
so
go.
then we've got geometric petals in purple and blue.
See, that's very modern.
It is very cute. And these are great if you've got patchwork projects because these fit quite nicely into a
I think
2-inch
like beach
hexagon.
bags and things. That's gonna be nice. A
They
pool
are
bag.
they're kind of a modern floral, so not too not too girly. So you
No,
probably could get
I'd
away
be
with
chuffed with that. But I'd be on a man bag and a
Man
satchel.
bag.
I would.
Excellent.
Now this next one caught my
Zebras
eye.
in blue and zebras in I think it's green.
Now I like this. This, they said in my ear, I'll tell it to Molly, and she's bang on. That is a Dave Bradford shirt.
If ever there was one.
That's a Dave Bradford shirt. Oh, that'd be a cool waistcoat actually. Oh, are they sold out?
The blue one.
Dave's ordered them all. Dave Bradford's ordered them all. Thanks, Dave. We are good friends, don't we?
Sorry.
Watch out for the cameras. Right, how are we doing on the other zebra?
Zebra, all right?
This is Dave Bradford
Green. What colour I think it is green.
waistcoat.
Okay.
This is now I like this one.
Now this is quite a special one. It's gone, but we're going to show you anyway.
Oh,
It's
this
kind
is
of a
gone.
graduated print, which starts kind of with large elephants at the bottom and then works up into different.
This is one of my
prints.
favourite pieces on the show. Actually. Now, do you know what? That I would make a scarf out of that or something. That'd be beautiful.
Just pop it on, and then I'll just do the stickers. There we go.
That's fair. So this one's gone, I think.
Stickers everywhere.
This is gone, I think.
It's nice. Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just keep it there for the rest of the show.
Oh, this is nice. It's nice. I feel like I'm a traveller.
Do you?
Yes.
Maybe you should cravat it up.
I should have done. I don't know how to wear it. Right, there we go.
okay,
It's nice fabric, this. Sorry, has this one sold out? We've still got some of
we've
this.
got.
It's gone. Oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah,
teasing.
that's why I was getting rid of it.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Right, go on.
You can wear it if you like. So we've got the linen stripes in the beige and the brown.
Okay.
These are really, really nice blender fabrics because they've got actually so many colours within them. You can do an awful lot with them.
What do you think? What would you use that for?
I would use it
cushions.
as maybe a one to blend in with patchwork because it's quite nice colours. It is quite kind of, you can get it quite vintage looking, I
Right.
think, as well, because of the kind of different colours and the stripes within there.
What about a nice cheeky little draft excluder?
You could, of
That'd
course
be nice,
you
wouldn't
could.
it? Or a door, I just said a door weight. It's not a door weight.
Door stop.
That's the one, yes.
Door weights. Okay, so then we've got the linen look fabrics.
Yes.
We've got the grey and the mint.
We got a bit of stock on those. They are limited, actually. Okay.
Okay, and then we've got the stickers
I've got
everywhere,
the label.
Charlie.
I've got a label here.
We've got brushed cotton.
Oh, the blue check.
In red and blue's gone, right? So
Blue's
this
gone.
is the red and blue
That's
left
a
in the
smart
brushed
one.
cotton.
That's a very smart one.
Super soft though.
Oh, they are nice.
Have a little feel.
Oh, do you know what? That is some good. That's
pyjama
chill
stuff,
out
that, isn't it?
trousers, isn't it?
Isn't it? But these
That's
are
nice.
100% cotton. These
That's
ones.
duvet day trousers. Right, there we go. These are lovely gifts. Christmas time. They're going to be great.
I forgot to mention that was coming your way.
Something else has gone. Cogs, they've gone. Oh, they are really cool. Right, a shop ahead. Honestly, if you're thinking, oh no, missed another one.
Ready?
There's a lot more. We've got to get all
I
these we haven't seen live yet. So shop ahead on the website hochanda.com and get these. Right then. Okay. So that's the end of that item number, isn't it? So you choose any 4 of those. I thought they were high five for me then. Right. I thought it left me hanging. £12.96, saving £11 here. So it's not far off half price here, folks. It's 493,418. Now then. We've got set number 5.
Okay, so
we've got another 12
ones,
options.
Yeah, and these are kind of much more, I don't know, unusual and niche fabrics in this batch.
Okay.
So we've got the neoprenes. Now, the best thing that I have found that these work for is actually using them as a batting.
Okay.
Especially when you're doing machine embroidery. Because because they're a little bit thicker and they're almost like a spongy in the centre.
Oh, they are, yeah.
They take machine embroidery really, really well. And sometimes when you're doing a quite dense kind of art quilting work, then what you'll find is these have got that little bit of stretching. And when you're doing really intense work, sometimes it kind of shrinks the piece that you're working on.
Oh, I
see.
see.
These will kind of move with it a little bit, so they're really great for that.
I get it. Right, well, there we go. If you'd like to give for this one, we'll select any 4 you like, £14.96. Is that right? Look at that price. Look at that saving there. £25 saving. That's good. £25 off, but you're spending £14.99.
Brilliant, for the birthday, didn't we?
It's good. You did it for the birthday. Right then.
Okay, so neoprenes. Then you've got your 4 denims. So we've got the light denim. We've got the, which one's indigo?
Indigo is
that
gone.
one's indigo. This next one is lightweight, and then we've got the black. But the indigo has
one, isn't it?
gone.
It's quite stretched. It's got a bit of stretch to the black. A little bit.
I think you're making that up.
No, it's got a little bit of stretch. Oh, maybe I just hold a lot of it. No, I think a little bit. I say a little bit. I need a lot of stretch, believe me. I couldn't hear that. Well, anyway, the indigo has now gone, so there we are. That's something. There we are. Lovely.
Okay, so there's 3 denims within this bundle to choose from now. The black, the lightweight, and the light.
Yes.
Then we've got 3 sequin fabrics.
Right, can I?
Do it.
Right, look at this piece here. Are we ready? Are we ready? Right. Ooh, that is very nice. Isn't that cool? That's brilliant. I'm
Just leave you there, shall we?
Yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you next week. I'll be here just doing this.
That.
Oh, and this one too. Ooh, that is good. Go on, let's get
So
this one out.
we've got the plain, the small sequin, which is the plain one that's down here. That one, again, super easy to sew because they're quite small sequins, and what you'll find is your needle will either jump into the centre of them or jump either side of them.
Okay.
So really, really easy to sew that one. You've got the colour change sequin
Seriously,
that you've
this is
got
really
here.
nice, you know. This is really nice. This is beautiful. The one I got here. Right, ready for look at that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the bronze one's gone.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see that one
Didn't
properly because
see it.
the colours completely change when it's lying flat.
Your bags is going to be smart for that, you know. It's going to be very smart. It's almost like you can have it going like this, maybe in the daytime, on a bag, and then at night time, going out for dinner, you could just go like this. You could just.
Sorry,
I was very close to the camera lenses there, wasn't it? Okay, so basically during the day, got a nice little bag, Kelly, got a nice little bag.
Okay.
I've been taken out for dinner tonight.
Right. Oh, excellent.
There was some reason I'm going to do this. Very nice and smart. It's going to be nice. But you know what, you can use it any way you would like. I think it's going to be nice. Right,
it is, and usually that fabric is really, really expensive. Are you finished?
Yes. That is just nice, isn't it? I think that's a really cool
That
piece.
is super expensive. That is usually a super expensive fabric, but
That's
because it's
included.
birthday and we were told to bring it, so we brought it. We brought a lot.
And we've done it. You've done it. Right, there we go. Again, £14.96. You choose any 4 half metres. Getting us at 193,339. There's more. There's more.
Now this is the super soft leatherette. Now we used to have about 4 or 5 different colours in this, and this is the very, very last bit that we've got, and this is the gold colour, but it's a really, really soft, almost a rose gold.
I was just going to say that. It's like oh, it's gone. That doesn't surprise me, actually, because the rose gold's so in. That's like conditioned leather, that is very, very smart. Now we've got Chinese brocades
I'm going to go this
is
side.
going to be smart. Watch the camera is, oh thank goodness. Right, there we go. This one's gone. Oh, it's gone as well. We've got some nice lace. Lace daisy polyester here. Very smart.
Yes, now this is fantastic, especially if you're doing cards and things as well, because you can cut each of these individual ones out.
If you've got solvent-based marker pens.
Yeah,
right.
They'll colour that in beautifully as
How
well.
many embellishments are you going to get from one piece?
That's a ½ metre there, and, oh,
that is...
hundreds
Should we
and
count
hundreds.
them all?
No.
No. That is going to be... a lot. Oh, the daisies, they've sold out. That's gone, Haley. Circles, we need to play that one too. That's now also sold out. Do you know what? I like it the next two as well. Thank you very much, Howard. Right then. Now, the hot air balloons, that's gone. That's gone as well, Howard. Thanks very much, sir. Right, we've also got the polka dots.
Yes, polka dots in the canvas. So that's a little bit of a heavier weight than some of the cottons we've seen previously. Excellent filling of the gap, Charlie. Well done.
It was nice one.
And
there we go. Right there we go. There's a lot here. There's a lot. £14.96. Choose whichever ones you would like. Right, £25 saving. All of these have gone.
Oh,
right, we've got
peacocks
peacocks here as well. Right. Look at these. I've got to just show you that because this is the sort of quality we're talking about.
They were beautiful, but we didn't have them.
That is not... I don't want to tease now, but they've gone. This is why I'm saying, if you've just joined us, that's only one counter. We've got another full counter's worth of fabric. You can see how much we've got. Do get this while you can. Shop it on the website, hochanda.com, saving £25. Now then, if you're a Freedom member...
There's a sticker on the shoe, Charlie.
There's lots of stickers here. We can't possibly remember all these. Right then, if you're a Freedom member, you don't pay any P&P. There's many more benefits. Here's our Janice to tell you all about them.
Yanis, come here.
Hey, Janice, why are you dressed like that?
Do you like magic?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, here's a trick. Now, pick a card you like.
Any card?
Any card you like.
Okay.
Take a look at the card.
Uh-huh.
Now, does that card say unlimited standard delivery?
Yeah.
Does that card say monthly newsletter?
Yes.
Does that card say members badge?
Yeah.
And does that card say exclusive discounts?
Yeah, it does. And for £6.97, you can become a Freedom member and take advantage of all of these benefits. Janice? Janice? Janice?
There we go. What's you doing? What's you doing? Freedom membership, £6.97 per month. Cancellation time, try it for a month, see how you get on. Now then, I do feel bad. This is a little stage. Well, because we have to
the big boss has an issue with me being a floating head.
Well, actually, we need to see you. We need to get all your ideas.
On the box.
Right then. Now then, we have had... Right, we're getting a bit frantic here at Hochanda because we've had at least 10 sellouts.
28, 29. I counted them in the box.
What, sorry?
It's 29.
We've had 29 what?
Sellouts?
No.
Yeah.
Right,
29.
we have had 29 sellouts this hour. I've got to say, we're trying to be as calm as possible, but backstage you should see them. Honestly, it's getting like, honestly, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? We're trying to keep up with this. That's why we're live, you know. We're trying to keep up with the demand here. Right, if you've just joined us, we have got a vast array of beautiful fabrics, from cottons to polyesters to lace. We've got so much on the show. Sequins. Have a look on our website, hochanda.com. It's pick and mix, okay. Right then.
So, we're back to the beginning, because I know we've had to whip through these at lightning speed.
Okay.
These are the last ones that we've got on this particular item number, which are the polycottons. So these are the ones
the lilac's gone, sold out, sorry. I don't want to tease,
I've got no floor managers, I'll just put it over there.
Okay, there we go.
So
the yellow's smart.
I know, it's really, really bright. So we've got the lemon, the pink.
Pink's gone.
We've got the lemon, the white.
I'm so sorry about this.
It's like a game, isn't it?
We've got a lot of stock of some of these.
Whack-a-mole games.
It is. Something else has gone. Ivory, that's now gone. Right, we're right. Oh, this is getting ridiculous now. We can't keep up with this. Right, there we go.
Okay, so there's two on that item number now.
Oh, right, so that's
Which is-
two.
Yes, that's it. That item number has 2 things.
So
on it.
£9.99, pick any 4. So you can. Oh, the white's gone.
Right, okay.
So basically, the option now. Would you
Yellow.
like 4 yellow? The option is would you like 4 yellow? £9.99. It's getting silly now. Right, let's move on.
Right, okay, let's go.
If you would like 4 yellow,
So-
that would be 1 continuous 2-metre piece, of course, because the cut to order. So don't forget that. If you've got bigger projects in mind, do so. Right now, the next item is it
Right,
these as well?
Next item. Yes, it's
It
everything
is.
up to
It's
the,
the sequins. Here we go.
Okay, so these are your polyester twills.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm trying to keep up.
You up to mischief?
Haley, please.
Always.
You've known me for 3 years.
So
Please.
you're yes then.
Yes, I am. Right, there we go.
So these are your polyester twills. These are fantastic for just dash building, dressmaking. You can do most things with these. I would probably say not so much quilting because, as you can see on the sides, they are a little bit of a, just due to the weave, a little bit of a monster.
That's normal, yeah.
For fraying, but so not quilting, but everything else. These are a great
good
catch-all fabric for, and you've got 4 fantastic colours in these. You've got the turquoisey blue, you've got the pink, purple, and that really dark navy as well.
There we go, again, £9.99. Joy, it's not just those 4 as well. These 4 are part of a large selection where
Exactly.
you've got a choice of 12 here.
So-
Okay, £9.99 for any 4 half-metre pieces. 248069. This is another. This is the second set.
Yes, the
basically. We've
second
got that
set.
item number.
So these are the caprices, and these are an absolutely fantastic fabric because
Smart.
they feel like a cotton. They work so easily, and they've got that little bit of a sparkle in them. You can just see there. So if you're looking for something for making shirts out of, or for dressmaking with, this is a fantastic option.
It's going to be nice, isn't it? Right, well, there we go. We've got lots more now. Again, £9.99, whichever ones you would like. My favourites are
Those
coming up,
3 are the
actually.
polyester crepes,
Lovely.
and as I said, they're a double-sided fabric. So you've got the shiny side, which you can see there, or you've got the inside,
Oh, yes, like a mat, isn't
which
it?
is like a matte effect as
Very
well.
nice.
So you can have it either way out with those.
That is beautiful.
And they're all lovely Christmassy colours. So
Very
you
nice.
could, you know, you can kind of get yourself all set for Christmas.
That's
So
gonna be beautiful.
They make really good bag linings,
They
as
would.
we've seen on one of the samples that we had of the free gift bag.
Now, this is gorgeous.
And
I'd
again-
imagine Yanis looking quite dashing in a scarf with this, you know. That'd be smart, wouldn't it? Can I imagine Yanis in this in a scarf? What do you think?
he's come to join in.
I think we should. Yanis, darling, I think you look dashing in this. What do you think? May I? There we go. Oh, yes, darling. Look at this. Standing
It
back.
looks a bit more cape. It looks superhero cape. I
It
think,
makes
isn't
you want to stand like that. There we go. It makes you want to stand like this. Thanks, guys. Really visualised our ideas there. I like it. That's quite
so
surreal.
this is it's a super soft polyester, and it is just fantastic to work with because it's so floaty, and it gives you kind of beautiful
Floaty,
results
yeah.
in tops and
Now,
scarves
this
and
one's
things
very
like that.
floaty too. This is elegant. This is very, very smart. That is beautiful.
It's
Don't
even the
repeat
wrong
that.
way round because the colours are even brighter the right way round.
Oh, look at you hear that? I know. Look at this. They're saying this looks nice as a skirt. Oh, label. There we go. Also on your hair. Sorry. Sorry.
Because
Right.
I'm going for the jeans,
I'm
maybe.
trying to get many labels on the head as possible. But do you think that? I mean, is that good for wearing, like clothing? You know?
Yes, fantastic for clothing because it has that super soft. It just drapes so well,
Very
so it's
nice.
beautiful. And
Very light,
because
very
it's
cool.
because it drapes so well, it also packs quite well if you're kind of going on holiday and things
Good
like
idea.
that. Because it doesn't crease as much as
You're trying to
maybe a
squeeze it into
cotton
your
would.
hand luggage. I like it. I see where you're going. Do you know what? Right, there we go. We got that option available too. We got more. This is
Yep,
still the
you've
same
got
item number. We've
You've
got 12 options
another
here.
version of the same colourway as that red one that we've shown you.
Oh, yes.
And I think there's some pink spots on the end there as well.
This is nice. This is nice.
They're all the same type of fabric, all those 4. So the pink spots, the kind of orange flames, the brown flames, and the teal roses, all
Very
the
sweet.
same type of
That-
fabric.
It's so soft.
It
isn't
is super soft. That's
Very,
why
very
it's
soft.
super soft. Polyester.
Oh, it was lovely. Oh, that's limited stock, that
Yep.
one. By the way, limited stock, the spots. There we go, £9.99 for any 4 half metres. Now, we've got this one.
I know, this one is so cute. And again, fantastic for your Christmas. So if I was doing Christmas
is
projects,
gorgeous.
I would go for exactly this. I would go for this spotty one, plus
Oh, yeah. What would you match that with?
these ones here.
Okay. Go on then. Here's
with
the
those
ultimate question,
crepes.
Hayley.
I think that's a great kind of Christmas set for Christmas projects.
You sat at home, you flicked on Hochanda,
Yeah.
you love your sewing.
Yeah.
Which 4 would you pick?
I
out
would,
of this
I would go for
selection?
the 2 caprices because they are amazing value for money and
Okay.
are just a really nice fabric to work with.
Right.
And then if I was thinking of Christmassy things, I'd maybe go for
Yeah, that's
these
going to be
2
smart,
here.
isn't it? That's going to be smart. I like these lightweight ones, they're nice. Oh, pink spots are gone. That's gone.
You ready,
well done, we've
Howard?
got those. There we go. Another set
Oh.
like this. Well, watch out for the lenses. You're going
It
to
was
get into
really
some
soft, it won't hurt it.
Yes. Oh dear. That, you made people jump. You had. Oh, I can't imagine that'd be very nice. You know, you're at
I thought
home.
in the gallery
you got a
something
cup
had
of
come
tea. you're
unplugged.
Ooh, something's flying towards me. Ooh.
Like, oh no, it's all gone.
Right now then, this
It's got
is
the
very nice.
black
Don't
taffeta
throw
as
this
well. I
one,
won't.
please. That is very smart. Honestly, it's got a lovely shimmer to this, you know, lovely satin sort of shimmer.
It's a lovely fabric for maybe those linings of bags of things. This would be usually be kind of too expensive, too nice to do that with.
Yes.
It's a little bit. It would be great for Halloween projects as well. I think Halloween outfit.
Well, yeah, of course, fancy dress costume. Let's not think. Let's think about that. I'm surprised I didn't talk more about this actually, because they ain't cheap fancy dress costumes, are they? They ain't always cheap, and do you know what? It's far more exciting if you have time to make them all. Oh, that's gone. Emerald's gone. That was the emerald, wasn't it?
That was the
that's
emerald
gone. Right, we're done.
Next
we're done with
set,
the selection.
next set.
Right, that's that set. We haven't got 12. We got a few left. A few sellouts already on this one. £9.99. Throughout the whole show, over the last 41 minutes, we've had 30. I feel very rude. Let me help you with the
No, it's fine. I'm good.
Right, we've had 30 sellouts. 30. Oh, no, over. Is that over?
Oh, well over 30
Well
now.
over 30. I mean, I've forgotten my name. I don't know where we are now. This is
It
we're
is
trying
the
to keep
biggest
up here.
fabric show we've ever brought you. So
It is. This is a
pretty
vast
hardcore,
range
this
here.
one.
30 sellouts. Right, go on then.
So, what we've got, first of all, is we've got those viscose check prints. So,
Right.
as you said, comfy trousers. What did you call them? Lounging trousers?
Your comfies. My housemate's Stephen, and one of my best friends calls them his comfies. Yeah.
These comfies.
Yeah,
yes.
he's got his
That's
comfies
exactly
on.
what they're
we
for.
love it. Right then. Now,
So there are 4 colour options in this. You've got your red check, grey check, can't remember what it's called, check,
it's
and
one of those,
tartan.
isn't it? And tartan. Right, there we go. This is like your film day, your movie day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And because it's a viscose print, it's actually slightly wider than the normal cottons. It's 134, I think,
is
wide
it?
on that. So you're getting a little bit extra, even more on that one.
Right, we're getting a lot.
Then same item number.
Okay.
And remember, you can mix and match these. So if you say you wanted one of the viscose prints and one of these cottons, you can do that.
Now,
It's all,
this
you can do it.
one of my favourites.
I know
keep
that's your
saying that,
favourite.
but one of my favourites. There's several actually on this show.
These ones are the cottons that we've got at the minute, and these again you can all mix and match. These are actually I think 150 wide, so these are quite a big one as well, especially as when it breaks down it's kind of £2.50 a piece.
Okay.
So even for projects maybe you're making to sell, maybe you're making for somebody else, maybe you're making for charity projects, these are fantastic for that because you're getting cotton,
Yeah.
150 wide for £2.50 a piece.
You're right. Let's not forget that this piece here, £1.50. £1.50. Label. Ah, thank goodness. Right, that's £2.50. That works out to be. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a huge piece and really, really useful. I mean, cotton you can use for any of the projects, you know, any of your patchworking, any of your paper piecing,
Okay.
all of the above can be done with this
And
one.
are all of these cut to order as well?
Yes, they are all cut to order.
All
so
the fabrics
if you
on the
want
show?
a particular, yes, if you want a particular size, just add multiples to your basket. It
Yeah.
will come as one piece.
Oh right, so if we ordered it twice, we can
You
have
get
like
a 1 metre piece.
a 1 metre
Yes.
a 1 metre piece. Okay, if selected it twice, yeah,
Yes,
of course.
that's right.
Well, again, if you order it 4 times, obviously it's 2 metres worth there. Can we get more than 2 metres?
Yes, we do keep an eye out to see if somebody has ordered kind of multiple bits in separate
As
orders.
much as you can, you cut it to
As
order.
much as we can,
I
we
see.
do, yes.
There we go.
So
right.
these last ones here in this section, these are the Georgettes. So these are fantastic for those floaty tops, for scarves.
This
I mean,
is
you could get
nice.
a couple of scarves out of that.
You
and
could
that's,
easily.
you just you need to hem the,
Label. Ah! Oh, thank goodness, right.
hem the edges, and away you go. You've got a scarf. It's an instant project.
That
And
is a lovely scarf.
£2.50 a scarf. Then you've got plenty of margin if you're looking to make to sell.
£2.50, yeah, absolutely you have. Or £2.50 for a gift for somebody. That is the value, of course, you know, the
So
presence in the time and the making, of course it is. Now, this is something else.
I know this was one of your favourites, isn't it? So
Well,
instead
it's so
of,
different.
Instead of cutting them kind of long and skinny, we've cut this one wider, so you actually get a full panel on there.
Oh, sorry,
So-
what material is this, sorry?
That's a Georgette as well.
Georgette, that's
That's a Georgette as well. So if you got two of those, you'd get them next to each other that way. And what is a really good trick with this is, I was using you as a model. If you had that as a double panel, all you would need to do is split.
Watch the microphone.
I'm watching the microphone, I'm sorry. You would need to fold it in half, cut along the centre there to make a neck hole, and just edge that neck hole, and you've got an instant top.
Instant top. Instant
top.
Right then. Oh, we've only got 12 minutes on the show. Where has it gone?
We've been we're just chucking things.
£9.99, £711, 522313.
This was so beautiful when we started.
It was beautiful, but we've had a lot of sellouts on the show. We've got more here. Right now, this range here to there is a different item number. It's a 552329. So from there to here, again, £711, £12.96.
That was an excellent waft. Could you do it again? Thank you.
It's good, wasn't it?
I like the lunge that went with it.
Yeah, follow. Yeah, you got to do that flick of the hair. Right then, so what have we got here?
Best lunge ever. Sorry.
Sure, we're getting.
You know, I thought Alex was the best wafter, but I think you now take that title. Top wafter.
It's been, do you know what? It's been. Is it? I get delirious by here. So,
Charlie,
it's that cafetiere cold. No, thanks. No, I don't want that to take on. Come on, we've got lots more.
Okay, Johnny Wafkins. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, that's awful. Doesn't sound very nice, does it?
So,
this one's gone.
Okay, never mind. I'll not tell you what it is because it's gone.
You're buying this. The polar bear's gone. Right, there we go. What have we got left?
Oh, Howard. I don't know if I can do two
blue
at
with
the same
white
time.
stripes. Or the zigzag ones.
One each. Quick, let's get Howard.
There we go. Right, zigzags we've got, I think, at the moment.
Zigzags we've got.
We've got the spots, the white background with the blue spots. We've got that. Yep.
Got that. White with blue spots were good. Stripes is gone.
Stripes is gone. So this one's gone. Right, there we go. Oh, it's all about to fall off. Right, there we go.
Good catch.
Right then, here we go. So then, this is what we got. And
white with purple spots. Excellent. Excellent. We've got the stripes. Purple stripes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Very
and the
soft
purple
fabric.
checks.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone. I don't know how they're keeping up backstage. Honestly, this is why we're live. This is why we're live. We've had what, probably about nearly 40 sellouts now.
It's got to be 40.
I don't know that for sure. It can't be far.
As I said, it's the biggest show we've ever brought you.
Right then. So
you've got the grey paisley and the grey circles, and also the navy circles as well.
Obviously, these are going to work beautifully together, aren't they?
Well, good.
Reverse cushion, reverse bag, if you will.
Yes, I think again these are such good prices. They would make absolutely beautiful linings, but you wouldn't ordinarily do it because they're usually so expensive.
Yeah.
That you think, oh, it's too nice.
So just to be clear, under this item number 552329. Hang on.
I know.
It's my arm there, all the way down. So these are your options. It's all of these. There we go. It's those. £12.96, saving £11. 552329. So it's all these. I'm not going wafting anymore. I can't do anymore. You can't teach them. You can't wash these things. Right. Right. There we go. We've had images sent in. Christine!
Oh, that's fabulous. That's one of our applique by numbers.
Christine, thank you very much.
Absolutely beautiful.
She says, keep the patterns coming in, Hayley. That's what Christine says.
I'll
Christine,
work on it.
have a lovely afternoon. So pleased you showed us that. I mean, that is a masterpiece. It's gorgeous. Looking forward to making more.
It's excellent work.
Right, there we go. We'd like to do a waft as the next option.
Yes, it's here to here. It's a mini waft.
Do a waft.
Mini waft.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Good? Oh, good.
Shall I do a lunge as well? I don't know if I'm tall enough to lunge as
well.
No.
Oh, nah. Love it. There we go. Here we go. Thanks for bearing with us.
Yes.
Right then. So the option here, we did have more, but this is what we've got left.
We've got the PVC coated cottons. Got both of those. Splendid. They are great for things like aprons, making covers for things in kitchens and things where you maybe need them wiped clean.
Oh yeah.
We've got the perfect sparkles, which are an unusual.
Red's gone. Cerise is gone.
Okay.
They've gone.
I'm going around the side now.
The flame colour. Oh no, I do.
Well, this is what I was trying to explain earlier.
Oh, that is nice.
When I got a bit distracted by Jodie. The warp is one colour and the weft is another colour. That's what gives it that shot kind of look. And if you have a quick look there, the warp thread is in yellow, and then the weft is in that sparkly red.
See.
So that's what gives it that little sparkle when you move it, and that kind of colour change effect on it. So there's 6 options left. You've got the flame, wine, teal, sky, purple, and scarlet.
Scarlet's gone. Scarlet's gone. Right. Sylvia says she loves the dress. Okay. Nice, isn't it?
There's a load on the floor that I haven't even made it on. So
no. Right, there we go. Now then, the gold jacquard. This is
this
up
side
there,
where Charlie's been.
This is one of my favourites. Look, can we give this some fame, please? This deserves some fame.
Yes, so this is, again, one of those fabrics that would normally be far more expensive. So if you're looking for bits to do, especially linings of waistcoats, linings.
This is going to be for the ushers at a wedding.
Yes.
It's going to be for that, isn't it? It's going to be that.
Or even if you wanted to do some kind of soft furnishings with them, if you wanted to put them around chairs and things, you could easily do that.
I can't stop looking at that. Right then, lining of a dinner jacket indeed, Howard. That'd be a very nice idea. Oh, John, we're all on it, we're all on it. Right, there we go. Again, you can have 2 metres of this, by the way, for £12.69. Just select this 4 times in your one order. Right now, we got wine's gone.
Sky's gone, purple's gone. So the only ones that are left are flame and teal.
Yeah, we got those. There we go. Sorry, we got the gold. Yeah, we've got the gold. Right, there we go. Now, there we go. That's
I didn't take the stickers off.
Now then, we've got more. That's that item number, 087698. Now we're moving on to the next bundle, the next options.
These are mostly cottons as well. So we've got a cotton lawn for this one here.
Okay.
Which is the kind of Japanese blossom one. You've got flower pots. Again, on a
really? I haven't seen something like that before. That's really cool.
Well, we did have a matching one that had little cottages, had matching colours, but with this only one
what about little padding for like outdoor seats and stuff in the patios?
Yes, it'd be lovely for that.
Cool,
really kind of cool for kind of gardeners. It'd be lovely for that. If you've got a gardener who wanted a bag or maybe a bag to put the wellies in.
Bag for the wellies?
Yes, which you could line with the PVC so it wouldn't get mucky.
Oh, you can wipe clean. Right, there we go.
I don't think I've ever had a wipe clean 5.
There we are.
2.
2. Right, there we go. Let's have a look.
This is the vintage 40s floral.
Right.
Geometric petals in purple and in blue. Zebras in the green.
Zebra's lovely, that one, you know. That is lovely.
That's a Dave Bradford shirt.
Oh, it is. If Dave could see that now, I bet he'd be ordering. Oh, the linen stripe in brown's gone. Now, this is smart. There we go. So it's this one. Right. But we have got the linen stripe in, well, like a beige actually. So this is my favourite actually. Oh, the mint and the grey. These 2 bits have now gone. There we go. Sorry. I do like that beige linen. I
think I've stuck things on you.
That is smart, isn't it? Right, there we go.
And that last one is the brushed cotton check in red and blue.
Right, do you know, there's a lot. So there's still a lot to choose from.
So
we got 2, 4, 6, 8, right, 9.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Neither of us.
We're both trying to do it so quickly. So there we go. So we've got 8 choices here.
That one.
Right then, any questions? Right, £12.96. Sorry about this. We're trying to keep up. We've never tried to do this much fabric in one show before. No, we really haven't. We did something special for the birthday.
It was. They told me
it's going to be. Probably nearly 40 sellouts. It's ridiculous. But thank you so much as well. It's been great fun. Right, it's every £11, £12.96, 493 418.
Okay.
Right, now we're going to change the details. Everywhere. Is that yeah, we're going to change the details for this final range of options.
So, we've got the neoprene in the black, the cream, the mint and the pink blue, because there's 2 options on that. It's got pink on one side, blue on the other.
Right.
And that, again, fantastic for those really intensely worked machine embroidery projects because it's got a lovely kind of sponge to it, which gives you the depth that you need, but it also has a little bit of give. So if you're working something quite intensely and your project starts to kind of shrink in on itself, this will really help with that.
That's going to be the one.
Yeah.
Right, so there we go. We've got that option. I do like these denims, you know.
Yeah, I've got 3 denims left.
Now, how about a nice sleeve for a laptop? That's going to be very smart. Oh, the blue neoprene's now gone. There we are. It's a piece of fabric, that, you know. It's impressive. Yeah. Right, there we go. Now, go on, let's have a look at this.
Howard!
This is really cool. Joe, I mean, an obvious one here. Denim shorts, denim skirts is going to be smart.
Well, bags are fantastic, though, in this as well.
Look how big that is.
It is. It's a 150 wide, this one. It's wider than you would usually get. So you're getting a 150 wide size piece. But if you're thinking of making bags, you're going to get kind of quite a big instant bag from that.
Yeah, you really are,
aren't you? A good, a chunk left over to make another one.
Bag, that.
Front for another one.
Yeah,
4 handles.
I think that's impressive. Right, there we go. For like the denim, all part of this item number 193335.
That one that we're looking at is the light denim, light
I like
coloured.
that.
There's a light weight, which is an indigo colour, but a slightly lighter kind of weight in terms of weave of fabric.
Can I just say, I think
And
this
then
is a
we've got the
record.
black.
This is a record of the amount of sellouts we've
Is
ever
it?
had on an hour show
Well, they told
live
me
from
it had to be
Hochanda.
special because it was birthday.
This is, in fact, they've forgotten, 49 sellouts. Just this hour.
I've only 1 hour
49
today.
sellouts. Now, I can't say for sure, but it has to be
Gotta
the
be a
most.
record,
It's got to
hasn't
be a
it?
record, isn't it? It's got to be a record, isn't it? Right, anyway, let's go on. We've still got more options under this item number.
Yes, so
You pick any
last
4 half meters.
three. Yes, last 3 under this same item number. So you've got the sequins. This is
That
a really
is
nice
gorgeous,
small
that,
sequin.
isn't it?
Really, really easy to sew on your machine, this one, because what you'll find is the needle will either hop in the holes of the sequins in the centre, or it'll hop either side. So it's a super easy one
I
to
see,
sew
I
that.
see. Now,
And then you've got the
this
colour
one-
change. Do it.
Oh, it's just gone. Oh, that is really cool. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that didn't
I'm
go
surprised it
earlier.
lasted that long.
I know, I am as well.
Thank you, Howard.
Oh, you took the head off then.
That was a bit
Right,
scratchy,
now then,
apparently.
finally, we're going to finish on the polka dot. We did have another huge set. That's gone, actually. But this is now the final one we're going to show today, the polka dot. I mean, it's just smart,
It's,
isn't
it's
it?
just
You
a
can't go wrong.
nice, smart canvas, that one, so you couldn't go wrong with that. You could do it either as, again, bags, you can do it as
Yes.
cushions. It's a nice weight, that one, so you can do some of your,
Yeah.
heavier projects. There's been some...
Go over here. Where are we? Where are we?
gotta
Go
go
over-
around first.
This is.
There's another one.
Look at this. Look at this. This is.
So as we've been going, Charlie's been sticking stickers on me.
Right, we've had 49 sellers. We have to label them all because we can't remember all these names.
No.
This is right then, £49.96, £25 saving.
time.
We had a great time. It's a big saving here, folks. 193335. Hey, high five. It's been great
High
fun
five.
as always, my friend. We'll see you very
busy
soon
hour.
here at Hochanda.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Been a
Back on
brilliant show.
the Thursday.
On Thursday?
Yeah,
This
Thursday, one-day special.
I'll see you there. on
Embroidery one. Are you in on Thursday?
Thursday. I'm not, but oh yes, I am.
Yay!
I'll see you then. See you then. Bye bye. Well, brilliant show there. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, we've got the So Inspired Birthday One Day Special. Then it's the Spellbinders brand new one, special at 6. That's going to be good fun. And Jan's got some great deals and crowd priced up at 7.
Hi, I'm Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly, and we're really excited to still be working with you guys here on Hochanda. We were there from the very, very beginning, and we're still bringing you lots of really exciting soft crafts. We design and manufacture all of our kits and all of our fabrics here in the UK, and we love bringing them to you. So if you're an experienced sewer or you're just starting out in soft crafts and sewing, join us. There's tips and fabrics for everybody. Make sure you don't miss our shows and come and craft yourself silly on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Charmaine from Dolly Dimples Crafts, and my passion is in card making and three-dimensional paper crafting pieces. We're a family-run business, and I just love making three-dimensional pieces and things that come to life. As well as using our products for card making, you can also use them for scrapbooking and mixed media and mixing some of your own products that you've already got in your crafty stash. I'd love you all to join us to watch us on Hochanda and see the demonstrations and the hints and tips that I can bring to you. Great for new crafters and experienced crafters as well. So make sure you don't miss the Dolly Dimples craft shows on Hochanda.
Hi everyone, I'm Gordon.
I'm Justin.
And
together we are Be Creative.
Justin and I formed our company just under 1 year ago to bring you new and exciting products under the Be Creative brand.
We have a fantastic relationship with Hochanda, and we love to share our ideas and creation with you, our viewers.
So why not come be creative with us
Here at Hochanda.
And we're back. We're back with Final Call. It is 5 o'clock. Can you believe it's nearly 24 hours since we launched this one day
It just
special?
seems like 5 minutes ago. It goes so quick, doesn't it?
And a little faux pas on my behalf there, because I called it a one-day special, which of course we sold out of a little... Yeah, about 24 hours ago actually, because it was in that launch hour.
Yes. Yeah, within the first 10 minutes, one option, and then the first 40 minutes, the second option. So
That's right.
apologies for that. We're hoping to bring it back to you. So
Well, this is it, yeah, very popular. So, yeah, thank you to everybody that took advantage of the one-day special when you had the opportunity. But kind of the good side is that we've got another deal for you.
Yes.
So even if you took advantage of the one-day special, you can take advantage of this as well. And it's called a While Stocks Last. Now, 80% of the While Stocks Last has gone. In fact, over 80%. And in our final hour, I've got a feeling that we may potentially lose this one too as well.
There's great
Lizzie,
potential
brilliant
for that.
deal.
Well, it
Magazine.
absolutely is. You know, we mustn't forget the star of the show, which of course is our gorgeous magazine. It's the kit. It's the magazine kit, because there's so much in it. And this time we've got the 52 inspiring projects in there. Now that's the most we've ever done. Okay. Look at the size of that bag.
Huge.
That's amazing. Don't fret, everybody. There isn't big pattern pieces to worry about. It's all about measurements, which actually I quite like. Just getting the measurements. It's for my head, that seems to be easier, but it's absolutely jam-packed full of that inspiration, and the lovely thing is they're all very doable, very achievable. So if this is the first time you've ever switched on the TV, you found Hochanda, and lucky you found us here today at 5, and you're thinking about starting to stitch, or you're on that learning curve, this is such a great tool, because that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
You've also got the template in there as well, which is, I'm going to whip around the side because I need to hold it up, and it's, oopsie, come on Dexter, behave, that's it. It's a template for Dexter the dog, which is the most adorable little dachshund here. He's got a little pal with him as well, look, and that's Daisy. We've named her Daisy. I mean, they're just adorable. You'll be able to make loads of these, won't you? You're also getting a pattern pack absolutely full to the brim, 15 patterns in here to make storage items. It can be for your office, for your craft room, the children's playroom, you know, anywhere where you feel that you need a little bit of storage. I mean, some of this would fit into your kitchen as well.
That's true.
Maybe recipe holders, that sort of thing. Then you've got, you haven't finished, 2 more things to go. Then you've got a fat quarter of fabric, which is part of a brand new collection we haven't launched yet, Sarah's collection, which comes next month, I think the middle of next month, I think. It's absolutely exquisite, goes so well with the 6 fat quarters you're getting in the While Stocks Last. So actually, when you look at the value of just a wee shy of over £20, that is incredible.
It's
it
amazing.
Really is.
Got 6 fat quarters within that bundle, all from that gorgeous Pretty Peacock range. So you've got all your fabulous prints in here, but then you've got solids, and this is something that the team requested.
Yes, it was. It was like, because we always get beautiful fabrics, and every now and again you need to have that plain, just especially now we've got Build-A-Block and we're making our patchwork pieces. You need a plain every now and again to break up the pattern, and it's just fantastic how those 3 colours are 100% correct when it comes to the dye. They work beautifully. And then to bring in the, can I bring in the So Lovely?
Well, this
because
works
whoever chose that was just thinking on their feet, because that really does go so well. So you're getting 1.5 metres with this. You're getting a fat quarter with this, and then of course we've got a bonus, haven't we?
Well, this is it. Of course, it's still our birthday event right the way through until Thursday at 6 o'clock. If you place orders during our live shows, course, you will get free gifts. Now, the shows that we're talking about at the moment, one-day special shows, if you've not placed your order already, then this is the hour to do it, to make sure you take advantage of this bonus gift. And this is the last opportunity that you're actually going to have to get hold of this when we think about it,
absolutely. And you know what? A half a metre is a heck of a lot of fabric. It is a good size,
especially if you can find the edge to open it out.
It always helps.
Now, if you've already placed an order for your one-day special or anything else that Lizzie's brought to us during the live hours, then don't worry, yours will be on its way to you. But if you've not, there's still time to do so.
It's a really great piece of fabric. I mean, half a metre, that's going to make you so many different projects, not only in the magazine, but maybe, you know, patterns that you've already got at home. It could even make a little summer top for a little girl, that type of thing, a little skirt. It's a dressmaking. Well, it's a quilting cotton, but it's suitable for dressmaking as well. So it's about, what did we say, 2¼ metres
I think
fabric.
Overall, when you pop it all together, that's good value, isn't it? When you're talking about £20.98. So, fabulous bundle. Now, of course, it's the launch of the magazine, or it was 6 o'clock last night, and lots of you taken advantage of it already. We're busy again during this hour, and of course, if you do want to get hold of the magazine on its own, you can do. We have got it available on the website, but with the weekend, not the weekend, it's the While Stocks Last, I knew it began with W, you are taking advantage of this in your droves. Details on your screen there, 488-866. Now, of course, we're talking about issue number 13.
Yes.
And it comes out quarterly, so the last one that we had was issue 12. You might have missed out on it, and this is a brilliant one. And we've got a nice duo where you've got two, obviously the 12 and the 13 come together.
This is such a great pairing. I mean, first of all, you may have got issue 11, which started our quilt along, and this is obviously now issue number 2, issue number 3, as regards to the quilt along. So this kind of, it almost, well, it does complete your sort of more, your cutting blocks, the blocks that you're going to put together, having cut them yourselves. So it's really important to get these last two in that series. There will be more, because Bernie needs to teach us how to put the quilt together. But overall, you're getting, now I'm going to say this, 92 projects.
Phenomenal.
You know what, if £17.98 would buy you a beautiful book anywhere when it's to do with hobbies, crafts, knitting, sewing, crochet, you name it. I'm not going to guarantee it, because I couldn't possibly do that. But I don't know of any book that has 92 projects in it. All very achievable as well. Star rated, so you know, easy, beginner, moderate, more difficult. There isn't anything uber difficult about any of it. They're both full of tips and techniques from our Bernie about sizes of needles, how to cut into fabrics, what is this, what is that, all those questions that we ask. You also have, in total, half a metre of fabric as well, because you get the 2 fat quarters, one from the cottage garden and one from the So Lovely. They do work, and somebody really thought about this, didn't they? Or it was jolly good luck. And of course, if this is your only purchase from the 24-hour period, you've obviously got the pretty peacocks as well.
That's right, yeah.
So there's a possibility of getting a metre of fabric. Plus, you've got the 2 templates, one for Dexter the dog and one for Teddy. So this is obviously Dexter here that you're getting. And the 2 pieces beside are the teddy bear, that again, made in that lovely quality plastic, which will last you ever such a long time. And then you're going to get 2 pattern packs as well. And actually, these alone would cost you in the region of £20.
Well, this is
£10 each.
A quality paper pattern, which we did actually open up one of the packets at 1 o'clock and see. £9 easily, £9–10. Yes. That's what you'd be paying for a paper pattern. So for the cost that you've got on your screen there, that's pretty much those 2 patterns. One over by Lizzie, this one here. That means everything else would be a bonus. Freedom members, you're even paying less than that price of those at a tenner each, £17.98. It really is a brilliant deal, and it's a perfect way for you to get that so inspired, kind of a feel, and to get to know all the way that it works. But do check out, do try to get hold of issue 11 as well, if you do fancy taking advantage of that quilt along. Now, of course, there's lots within issue 13, and guess what? Our Dave is here to tell you all about it.
Issue 13 of So Inspired is here to wow you with a selection of stylish sewing projects. Our fabulous design team have been busy bees, sewing beautiful bags, must-have accessories, fun gift ideas, and much more. We're spoiling you with a sewing kit jam-packed with goodies to top up your stash. This issue's sewing kit includes an exclusive Threaders sewing room and accessories pattern pack, which includes 15 fabulous patterns. These versatile projects can be made in a variety of fabrics and are perfect for turning your creative space into a sewing haven. An adorable dachshund template. This easy-to-use template will enable you to create your own canine companions in a flash. Customise your pooches with embroidered details, fun accessories and clothing to give them unique personalities. As you know, Sew Inspired isn't complete without a fat quarter of fabric, and this edition is no exception. This issue, we're treating you to an exclusive scattered blooms fat quarter design inspired by the brand new Sarah signature So Lovely collection. We have over 50 projects to inspire you, including fun techniques such as learning how to create an applique cushion with sewing bee winner Charlotte Newland, die cutting using brand new Gemini decorative panel dies, and a range of advanced embroidery skills. Join us for part 3 of our amazing quilt-along series to complete the last 2 blocks of our gorgeous sampler quilt. And if you love bag making, then you're in for a treat with our cathedral window project, which uses a simple faux quilting effect to produce a stylish bag. We shine a light on Baby makes this issue with 5 inspirational projects to welcome new arrivals. Our inventive designers show you how to make super cute creations, including a beautiful cot quilt, comforter and tiny baby booties. We're also thrilled to announce that our subscriptions are back. Subscribe today for only £30 with free P&P and receive the next 4 issues of Sew Inspired straight to your door. And don't forget to enter our fantastic giveaways to be in with the chance of winning some fabulous prizes. With all this and much more, make sure you get hold of your copy of issue 13 of Sew Inspired. On sale now.
It most certainly is, and if you're thinking of placing your order by giving us a call, then I will warn you, we have got phone queues, so you might get caught up in those. Only a couple of minutes long, so it's not too bad. Not as bad as the 11 minutes that we had last night at launch. But of course you can bypass those by using Hochanda Go, our app, on your iPhone, or perhaps if you want to jump onto the website, that's a good way of getting your order in too.
It's nice and quick, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So we've just got to look in the box again, and we'll have another quick little look in the magazine just to see if
the box is nice storage as well if you want to keep them within their boxes, and you can obviously have them all lined up.
Keep it neat. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you know where everything is then, because you remember, don't you? And then when you look at the front, you've got some inspiration of what you're going to find inside. But then also, if you flip it over the back, yes, it's that reminder. Oh, yes, that's in there.
That's where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know you might want to make the little feather cushion or the booties. I mean, I love the little pot holder there.
Cute.
And in actual fact, I mean, that's been lined with like a vinyl because we're going to put a proper pot plant in there. But actually, you could just line it and have it as a little pot for your table because it's a nice size. It's a good size. And then the zippy purse. So I mean, that would be a challenge, wouldn't it? Maybe that's something that you'd aspire to. And if you're on your sewing journey, maybe it's this time next year you might try that. You know, there's no hurry because you'll always have this in your stash to go to. Isn't it great?
Love it.
Yeah, I love it. It's so different. And of course, if you've got our zips on a roll, then you've got a massive selection. You could use all one colour if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Yeah, because I think it was Abigail did a little zip purse that kind of just went round in a spiral. It's very clever.
Yeah, I couldn't even begin to think about that. Yeah, she's very good for things like that. So obviously we've got the So Lovely fabric, which is the fat quarter, and by now you'll know, because we've told you and if you've tuned in before, that it's part of Sarah's signature range, and it's the tiniest of writing there, but it says signature collection by Sarah Davis, and that comes out I think sort of middle to end of next month. I'm sorry, I should know the date. I do not. Anyway, the fabric is absolutely beautiful, and inside the magazine it actually shows you quite a bit of the range that's coming out. So it's something to sort of aspire or inspire you. Then you've got obviously the pattern pack that we've looked at before, where you've got all the storage options, the 3 sort of folder holders there. You've got the big message board and another little board there with all those little pockets on to get your scissors in and all your bits and bobs, your tape measure, all those sort of bits and bobs. But then it could be something that's in the baby's room with like little knickknacks and bits and bobs for baby and things like that. You know, you can adapt it. In fact, in the tool shed, you know, for the man in your life, and he could put his bits and pieces in the little pockets as well. So 2 lovely big storage options as well. Now I love these. I think they're a little different, a little quirky, and really actually a good size.
I love this. And this little bag here, very clever design where the handles are on the corners. But it gives it stability, doesn't it?
It sort of does. And I think we're so used to handles being on the side, and actually then the other sides can collapse in.
That's right, yes.
But it doesn't happen with that. So that's an interesting design, isn't it?
Little pockets on the outside as well, and of course all of these fabulous little projects featuring within the magazine, of course using that fat quarter that we just looked at from Sarah's collection.
So pretty.
Really?
And you know, you'll get if you haven't ordered before and you get the pretty peacock fabrics, then that goes with that beautifully. So yeah, it's a marriage made in heaven. Then of course we've got the template, which I'm going to go to in a second, because this time I'm going to definitely show you how to make the pattern bigger. So if we open up, we'll just pick a page at random. Here we go. Oh, this is quite a nice one, because there's a winning page on here.
There's competition.
We like a bit of a competition.
Oh yes.
So there's an opportunity to win all these bits and bobs in there.
Lovely.
Over £600 worth of prizes.
Oh, that's not a bad competition to have a go at, is it?
Very
You're probably not allowed to apply, Lucy. You're probably in the small print.
Shucks. So then we've got on this side, we've got a lovely stationery set. So you've got a notebook cover and a zippy planner pocket. I mean, there's things here that we haven't seen. Then we've got the pencil case here. So that's a lovely set, isn't it? Talks you through. Now this is really good, because it talks you through how to put tabs on the end of a zip, which actually, when you're incorporating the zip into seams, that is such a good trick, because it takes away all that bulk. So that's a really, really good.
We've got to have a look at this.
We have Fairy Wishes. This is lovely. This is by Amberley. Amberley, you've done a terrific job. I think. Am I right in saying this might be her first project she's done for us?
No way.
I think so. But when you read the write-up, Amberley graduated with a degree in hand embroidery from the Royal School of Needlework.
Oh, you can understand why. Look at that.
Such a talented young lady. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure to show that off.
Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Real work of art.
And again, very achievable, because you can just take your time. Obviously, Amberley takes you through step by step on how to create it. Oh, and of course the play roll, which is probably one of my favourite things. I don't know why. It just appeals to me. It's got all those lovely primary colours in there, I think. And pockets for, I mean, I can see my little William putting his cars in there and playing. And this is like little buttonholes. So if you're doing your buttonholes on your machine, what a good way to practice them.
Gosh, yeah, definitely.
So that's just your buttonholes there. And obviously Marie takes you all the way through how to create it. So I just think it's wonderful. And as you go through, there's my Abby there with her cape. We've got, there's the cord along. So Bernie takes you through how to make the quilt, which is behind us. So it's all in there. Now this is super. This is definitely a money raiser, you know, for your charity, for your store, for your school, whatever. Just uses the craft wire there to bend into shape, so it will fit any size head. So when you start looking through and start seeing all the gorgeous things that have been made by our lovely girls, I don't think we've got a boy, otherwise I'd say. I think it's really inspiring. Look, and there's Dexter. I don't think we've got a name. I keep reading it, thinking I might have missed it.
I think Dexter suits him.
Yeah, so do I. And that's been made by Abby, and she's done an absolutely cracking job. He's absolutely adorable.
Again, another one that's brilliant for fundraisers as well, isn't it? Or a small business if you wanted to sell these too.
You know, look back at 1 o'clock and 9 o'clock, because we did puppies in a box, and they just looked adorable.
The box wasn't sealed up. They were poking their little heads out.
They could still breathe. It was fine.
And now I need to let you know about our this is the final hour. It's the final call show usually, but of course we sold out of our one-day special earlier, and in fact it was 6 o'clock last night, the launch hour. So we've now got a while stocks last. Now, important news, because we are rapidly approaching limited stock. We could well be saying goodbye to this, so please, 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 if you're going to be making your order, now is the time to do it. I don't want anybody to miss out on this. It's a brilliant issue, jam-packed with so much. And of course, if you've only just joined us, this might be the first opportunity that you've had. It's bank holiday weekend, maybe you've been a bit busy. First time that you had a chance to sit down and have a look. Well, you've chosen a perfect time, because just in time to place your order before that price goes back up again. 488-866. Get hold of your issue 13 there alongside your 6-piece fat quarter, because of course that is coming to you. And of course, if you've not placed an order during one of Lizzie's shows already, you'll get an additional ½ metre of fabric as a thank you from Threaders and Crafters Companion for you being a part of our birthday weekend. Now, of course, we touched on on Dexter a few moments ago, and our little Daisy alongside him. But you spoke about making that template a little larger, perhaps for bigger Dexters.
Well, exactly. So obviously it's handy to have the heat erasable pens. I mean, these really do come in their own when you're actually transferring designs. So you've got all the body parts there, but we'll just concentrate on his main body. And what you could do is use your stick and spray, and I'll do that because it does make a difference.
Okay.
You might have to do it every now and again just to reactivate the glue, and that kind of keeps it in place. So it won't move. And obviously, if you're doing 2 pieces of fabric at the same time, then pin those pieces of fabric together underneath his body to hold that all in place. Make sure it's right sides together, so when your pieces are cut, they're correct and you haven't got 2 rights and 2 lefts on or whatever. So all you're going to do is transfer the design. Now these little slots here are really good size. Now this really matters because if you want to get the little ones involved, this is perfect because there's nothing complicated about this whatsoever. They'd have fun doing this.
Oh yes.
And then they get the iron out and then they have to do it again because they've the lines have disappeared. You know, it's that game that we play, isn't it? So obviously you've just got to follow the lines. Just keep looking back just to make sure you haven't copied in an ear or something before you take your template off, because it'd be easy done, wouldn't it?
Oh yes.
And then you've got the little tail, which is a separate bit. You've got the underbelly, which is a separate bit. Ears, and it tells you in the forehead, and it tells you it's got all the markings on where to place things, where to place the ear, where to place his little tail, which is absolutely gorgeous, and full instructions. Obviously, you're not going to be left alone with it. But we've transferred the design, which is fabulous, and we'll just peel that away, which leaves you a very, very clear shape to now cut out. Now, one of the tricks, and we've seen this with other people's companies, where you have a big piece of fabric and instead of cutting now you're going to stitch. So instead of this would be your outer edge.
Yes.
So actually when you go to stitch, for instance,
yes, it's just inside,
you would just stitch inside because you'll have cut this out.
Yes.
But actually, let's ignore that. I'll get my iron in a sec. Ignore that. Get your 2 pieces together and literally just stitch this line, which means that when you cut it, your cut line will end up roughly like this.
Yeah.
And that means that you are now increasing your Dexter or your Daisy by an extra 1/4 inch all the way around.
And it's surprising the difference that actually makes, that small 1/4 inch.
Yes.
When you're actually making something 3-dimensional. Now, how do we get on with the other pieces? Do we just do exactly the same?
Just repeat the same process. Transfer the markings as well. So, for instance, with his, if we sort of put him back on there, let's have a look and make sure we got that lined up. You know, you've got your lines there, so all I would do is lift that up. I know that line there it's
kind of between those little breaks.
Exactly that. So I'm just going to pop that in there.
Lovely.
And that line is
Exactly
between those 2 little marks, so I'm just going to pop that there. You know, and so on and so forth. You know, where you're going to put the tail and all that. Just transfer those lines as simply as that, and then you're good to go. So just remember that instead of cutting, just stitch that line there, and you're cutting a new piece all the way around.
Okay.
Obviously going to clip your curves and all that sort of thing. But if you can see, his little snout will be a little bit bigger.
Yes,
because he's got a gorgeous little snout.
It's very delicate, isn't it?
He is a very delicate little doggy. Obviously needs a loving home to, you know, to look after him and everything. But you'll find that just that extra 1/4 inch all the way around you'd have a big daddy dog then, wouldn't you?
Would. Yeah, big brother.
Yeah. So, and likewise, if you wanted to make him smaller, then do the same again. Cut him out, but cut him out a little bit smaller, and then just as long as all of the pieces, you do exactly the same with all of the pieces. You're in.
Keep those proportions right.
Absolutely. So there we are. So I thought, well, I'd share that with you.
And do you know what as well? I'd love to applique that onto a cushion.
Oh, yes.
Because you could, couldn't you? If you've got your felt, you could do that quite easily. So, yeah.
Absolutely, you could.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
Cushion. Love it. Now, of course, don't forget you've got so much scope with those ideas, and you'll find all of these ideas will start rolling when you start working through those projects. And of course, the website is a fabulous place to go because we are so busy again. Of course, you've got your wonderful deal that has substituted our one-day special because it's sold out. So we've got your while stocks last, and literally you've got about 40 minutes to take advantage of that. Please do not miss out on any of the deals that we bring to you, because of course you can, if you want to, get hold of issue 13 alongside issue 12, and of course it is available on its own too as well. You decide whichever way you want to get hold of it, but don't forget you're going to get that bundle of fabric with it too as well. Your fat quarter, 6 of those. You can get your fat quarter within the magazine kit that you're going to get. 15 projects within that paper pattern, your Dexter or your Daisy template there too as well, and of course 52 wonderful projects. It is no wonder that we are now in a limited stock situation. It's gone green on your screen. We're down to our last 10%. 10%, 40 minutes. I think it's going to be tight, that we're going to have enough of these to see us right the way through. Do not miss out. And don't forget, if you've not placed an order during one of Lizzie's shows yet, you will get that ½ metre of your pretty paisleys, because of course that's what you're going to get. That is going to coordinate with your wonderful project. Don't forget, within this issue 13, we are continuing that journey of your builder block. So we've got fabulous progress during each of the issues from 11, 12 and 13. You're learning how to create 2 quilt blocks. So each time you're learning how to create these. Now, this is brilliant because that is one particular quilt block. Now, change the fabrics and it looks totally different. If I can try and get hold of it. So that is the same star as that, but a totally different look, totally different. And the beauty is you've got your fat quarter, you've got these fabrics, you could be building these blocks up to try these out. Might not go into your final quilt, but they're almost like a reference guide with these. Lots of different ways you could be using those fabrics of course, and of course you've got loads in there as well. So maybe you'll be making a project where you're using them all together like so. Nice little kind of chair back that you've got with this one. Could be a table mat that you're making with these as well. There's enough in there for you to actually perhaps make your first quilt as well. A little lap quilt going on here, or it could be a little mat for your sewing machine to sit on. All these different blocks being blocks that you could perhaps learning to create from the magazine, or maybe you've already got your builder block and so that you'll be busy and building them that way too as well. £20.98, such an affordable way for you to try out issue 13, because of course it's jam-packed full of ideas, 52 projects in there, and even if you were to limit yourself to just 1 project a week, it's going to take you a whole year to get through those. Reference guide as well, you can go back and revisit that for many, many years to come. Now 488-866, £20.98 is your price, but of course there's another way you can get hold of it. You can get hold of it teamed up with issue 12, so I'm going to wander over it and have a little look. Now with issue 13 you will get all of those items that we've spoken of. You won't get the fat quarter, the 6 fat quarter should I say, because that's part of our while stocks last, but you will get that fat quarter from Sarah's signature collection. You'll also get a fat quarter that's been included with issue 12 as well, and as we said previously, both of those come together absolutely beautifully. They work really, really well together. You're also going to get 2 paper patterns. So again, 15 projects featuring from issue 13, and over in issue 14, sorry, try again, 12. We're going backwards, not forwards. You've got 4 bags there. Of course, you've got your plastic templates that we touched on with Dexter and Daisy, and then you've got your teddy bear templates. 2 pages to make the most incredible teddy. You're going to love it. And then you have got 92 projects over the 2 magazines. Freedom members, just £17.98. It's no wonder we're busy for this too as well. Now 638101. If you want to take advantage of that deal, then you can do. So we've got your while stocks last. We've got your duo of issue 12 and 13. We've also got issue 13 available on its own for £9.99. So whichever way you're going to get hold of it, make sure that you do. And of course, each time you're adding these different items into your basket, or you want to take advantage of that Freedom members discount, it might be worth thinking about becoming a Freedom member. Then you don't have to worry about your post and packing. And guess what? Here's Janice to tell you why.
Yanis, come here.
Hey, Janice, why are you dressed like that?
Do you like magic?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, here's a trick. Now, pick a card you like.
Any card?
Any card you like.
Okay.
Take a look at the card.
Uh-huh.
Now, does that card say unlimited standard delivery?
Yeah.
Does that card say monthly newsletter?
Yes.
Does that card say members badge?
Yeah.
And does that card say exclusive discounts?
Yeah, it does. And for £6.97, you can become a Freedom member and take advantage of all of these benefits. Janice? Janice? Janice?
I don't think I'm ever going to tire of those little videos that come in between.
I think they're so funny. It's lovely.
What are we up to next then?
Right, so I'm going to sort of do a recap of what I've already done.
Okay.
But I also want to show you what I've got left, because I've made nearly three super duper projects, okay? And this is just from our 6 fat quarters that's in the While Stocks Last. I haven't touched the 1/2 metre of Pretty Peacocks.
Okay.
And I haven't touched the So Lovely fat quarter from Sarah.
Okay.
So it's just those 6 fat quarters. So I've got my 3 and I'll show you those in a second. But this is the amount of fabric I've got left over, which is crazy. Because sometimes we think, oh, fat quarter's not a huge amount of fabric. But actually, when you start looking at what I've made and what I've got left over, it's surprising how much you get. Because you just can't believe. And so I've got little scraps here that I know I'm going to use for other projects. And we're just going to go through them all.
And of course, they're gorgeous fabrics that are going to be
They
so
are
easy
lovely.
to coordinate with other things that you've got in your stash.
Yes, absolutely. So those are my, well, you can't call them scraps because they're still very large pieces of fabric, aren't they? Now, when we left at 1 or 2 o'clock, I was nearly finishing the bag. I thought, well, I'll finish it off in this hour because I think it's really important that you see the last final stages of that. With this I think this was 9 o'clock this morning when I did the little race with a half of the strips that I made, and I think hopefully you'll remember me making that. Well, I've actually used one of those big pieces on the back.
That's pretty.
Yeah, so it's ready to quilt should I require it to be quilted, and I've also nabbed the navy blue to do the binding around the outside.
Nice, yeah.
So when you start looking, you think, my goodness me, that is ever such a lot, because we've made 3 lovely projects there. They could be 3 Christmas presents, actually.
True, yes.
And then we I think this was last night, we started the little sort of table mat there. Or actually, I think that would be great as a cushion front.
Yes,
just add a bit more to that maybe, or just have a little 12-inch cushion. That would be gorgeous. So actually, out of that 6 pack of fat quarters, we've made 3 lovely things. We've used some of the fabric for the backs, you know, for the binding. We've still got all this fabric left over as well. I mean, I could probably do the whole lot again, which is incredible. And then I've got my little bag to finish off.
All from that.
Yeah.
How amazing is that? And that is what you're getting within that While Stocks Last. Love it.
Yeah, and in actual fact, just this little design here, which is, you know, really it's quite achievable.
Yes.
Because it's only strips, again, 2.5-inch strips, just lay down as you wish, and it's very random. But actually 6 of those would make you a lovely cot quilt. And that's just from that fabric. So, you know, although you've got those big pieces of fabric there that you can obviously use just as a single piece, why not cut into them? I know sometimes we have to sort of brace ourselves to do that.
Yeah, it can be a bit nervy, that first cut.
And I loved it when you said earlier about, you know, excuse me, people do say, well, that was a perfectly good piece of fabric. Why have you cut into it again? Because we can make these sort of random designs looking incredibly pretty.
Yes.
And then you're transforming it into your own design, which is great. So that's why I love it so much, and that's why I could easily make the whole lot again with that leftover fabric. So when you left me, I'd got to the stage where I know I haven't zigzagged my edges, so I have to apologise for that. Actually, I was right near Barbara, and my machine can be a little rattly, so I thought let's not. So I put that spare piece in the inside as my pocket, and I deliberately haven't lined it because this is just a bag that's going to be in my bag. So I deliberately left it, but I think it would have been nice to have perhaps a zigzag. And I excuse me, I certainly would have used my overlocker. you know, if I was at home, because I just love my overlocker. And then all I've done now is I've just turned over the top there, a little sort of fold, and then folded it again, marked with the clips where one of the handles is going to go, but this one is ready to go on. Now, I just want you to have a look how I've done that. So I've clipped it so I know where I'm going to stitch. So I did my, you remember I did my fold, fold again, and I've top stitched, so I'll do that again with this one. I've left my raw edges. I don't need to neaten that off and make it pretty, because that's going to slip under that first fold, and I'm going to encase it into my casing. And then what I do is just bring that up, and literally I top stitch over the top when I get hold of the clip, and that secures it all in place. It makes a nice neat finish, and also a strong finish, because you want that, because really I do 2 rows of top stitching, and then those handles would be really strong. I think even because it's quite a thin handle, even if you zigzag that a few times, I think I'd still be inclined to actually secure it even better. So so that's a good little technique. So what I'm going to do is top stitch my other piece, pop it into the where I've clipped, stitch it round, and we're done.
Wonderful. As quick as that. And the little bag that Lizzie's making is a really clever idea. It's kind of the situation, you know, when you've been shopping and you know that you've got bags in the boot of your car, but you forget to take them with you. Well, this could quite easily sit within your main handbag, or maybe even attach a little key fob to it and use it alongside your car keys, because it literally unrolls, as you can see, to make the cutest little tote bag. Just enough for you to carry a few little essentials that you've gone to pick up from the supermarket. And then, of course, when you need to pop it back in your bag, all you need to do is fold it into 3, like so. Tuck the handles in place, and then you can either roll it from the top or the bottom, depends on where you're going to put your little elastic tab. But if I just pop this down and then just roll it up as it was before, quickly and easy, roll that up, incorporate the handles as well as you continue to roll, get it right to the top, little button there and the elastic, and there you go. Fabulous little gift. And also these would be perfect for you to make and sell, perhaps at your craft fairs, fundraisers, and as we said before, if you want to make your own little business with these, team those up with little projects like your little Dexters and your Daisies, and you're going to have a fabulous range of handcrafted items that people are just going to be buying in their droves, affordable too, and that's the key thing.
But that is the key thing, actually, because you're not making anything that you're going to sell for, I don't know, 20, 25 pounds, 30 pounds, which is as a considered purchase when we get that 25 plus. So for me it is anyway. And I think if you're making little gifts like this, which is like a £4.99, £5 mark, that's when people are interested and going to part with their cash, you know, and that's what we need if we're raising funds.
What are you up to, Lizzie, then?
So I'm just top stitching this, and don't be afraid of top stitching. I mean, I'm being brave because I'm doing it in white, so you know I can't. There's no hiding. But just keep an eye on. Don't push it through. Just let the machine take it. I kind of eyeball it, and you kind of just relax with it. If you try to steer it, that's when you'll go a little wiggly. It'll just automatically feed through really straight if you allow it to. So there we are. So there's the top stitching done. That's not a bad job.
Lovely.
And I quite like the fact that it's white, because the fabric has that white in it. So the only thing I would do now, obviously, is trim my little ends off there. Just make sure it's nice and neat. And then all we're going to do then is clip it in. So where I had the clips, I know that's roughly where it's going to be. So all I'm going to do is lift that clip up, pop my end in there, bring it back up on itself, and then clip it again. And it's a good little technique. And then just make sure your strap is correct. So in other words, it's not twisted. And then you're just going to do the same again, where you're just going to take the clip off, you're going to pop it underneath and bring it back over on itself. And then it's like I say, you've got double thickness of the strap. And if you do 2 rows, you're going to catch it, aren't you? You're going to catch it here, you're going to catch it there. So all we're going to do is top stitch that now.
Lovely.
So I might as well start where I've got a clip.
Wonderful. And of course, if you do need any of those accessories, things like your quilt clips, things like your rotary cutters, your rotary rulers, and your rulers, quilting rules and things like that, scissors as well, all available on our website. In fact, attached to the show, we have got some fabulous scissors from Tonic, 10-inch scissors that are absolutely perfect for cutting your fabrics. And of course, as we all know, you need to have a separate pair of scissors for your fabrics to ensure that you get those pristine cuts. And we've brought some details up at the bottom of the screen if you fancy getting hold of those. We asked for photos. Actually, those scissors price at the bottom of your screen is a Freedom member discounted price, bringing that price down to £26.24. So it might be worth adding those into your basket as well. Now, we have had a photo come through as well, so we can share a photo with Lizzie. Do you recognise this, Lizzie? What's that?
Oh my goodness, that is the quilt, isn't it? Oh,
Look
at the colours.
It is the quilt.
Oh, hold on, it's the dinosaur.
Oh, it's the lady that we were chatting to earlier on.
What was her name?
Of course, Terry.
Terry,
it was
course
Terry.
it's
Oh,
Terry.
bless you.
Oh,
she's the one who was stitching in her pyjamas at 1 o'clock this afternoon, wasn't it? And she emailed in.
A little envious. Oh my word, I love it.
Isn't that fabulous? I love it, and she's really pleased with the results, which I think any of us would be pleased with that. Love the dinosaur fabric in there, brilliant. And yeah, she's obviously done that from the magazine. It's loved, so inspired.
I hope Bernie, who did all this, I mean, she worked for weeks and weeks on it. I know she's going to be super proud of you, Terry, and I hope you're part of our So Inspiring Facebook page.
Oh, that's
Can
a good
you
idea.
post it there for everybody else to have a little look?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know what, that's what inspires us, doesn't it, to see what everybody else has been up to and think, actually, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yes.
And you know, it makes it really achievable, and of course the support is tremendous in that group, really is. So all I'm going to do now, I've done my little top row, so now I'm going to just shift my needle across.
Okay.
Let's give it a little bit of slack, there we go. And so now I'm just going to stitch the bottom.
Okay.
So we'll start. And that catches everything, makes it super strong, gives you a nice neat finish. I mean, this is a little bag, and if that just pops out, just tuck it in again, tell it who's boss. This is a little bag, but it's suitable for a packed lunch, like you say, popping to, you know, that little supermarket down the road for your sandwich.
I think we all do it. We nip out for a sandwich, and then we come back with, I don't know, half a dozen apples, a little carton of milk, and those chocolates run off. Let's have a bar of that as well.
I tell you what else it is picking up a packet of sandwiches, thinking, right, that'll do the trick, and you haven't got anywhere to hold them because you've got a little dinky handbag, if anything like my eldest, and then you end up holding the sandwiches. You get back to work and you've got this wet patch where you've been hugging the sandwich.
That's right. Well, it's all squashed and very unappealing when you get it home, isn't it?
Cucumber and tuna does not taste the same when it's squashed.
That's right. And of course, this is a really easy project, and this is a project that appeared on the blog, I believe.
Yes. Now, I remembered to post it. I reposted it, if you like. I've shared it to my Facebook page.
Lovely.
So if you go to Sew with Lizzie, you'll find that blog post. You can go and have a look and see how it's made. All the instructions are there. The one that we've got that Hayley showed us is a little bit bigger than this. This is just a little version, so I can at least get it sort of done for the show. So it gives you all step by step. I do love a blog for that because you get all the photography and you can spend as much time as you like with you know, you've got as much space as you like to do all the words.
Yeah, when we're in our shows, we don't really have time to go through it all in finer detail sometimes, do we? But that's not bad going, is it? Over two shows.
So we've got some stripy bits going on the back, and then we've got the pattern on the front. We've got the pocket inside in case we want to keep something safe. But of course, you can then figure out how you're going to do your button and loop.
Okay.
Now, all I would do is fold that into thirds. Now, this is where you can decide if you're going to roll from the bottom or from the top.
Okay.
So if I go from the top, for instance, which we don't with that other one, but it's an option, just roll, roll, roll. Roll your boat. Sorry, that came to mind. And then all you need to do is a little mark. So you know your button needs to go around about there, and then you know that your elastic's going to go, well, actually, we could come up a little bit about there. So then when you can bring your elastic over all the other way round, it doesn't matter which way you go. So then when you open it, do you know what? It makes so much sense of where to put everything. But that's rolling from the top and down. You'd need to reverse it if you want to do it. So it doesn't matter which way, if that's the button or that's the button, but then you've got to roll up bag.
Fabulous little project. Nice little project. Perhaps being your first ever quilted project, because of course it's learning about putting those pieces together, getting the lining up done with those fabrics, and getting those wonderful results to make the cute little bags that you can make.
And it's a great money raiser, isn't it? It really is.
Definitely.
And a great gift, you know, if you want to just give a little something to somebody, you know, a picture or a friend.
And you could even take the template and put your little dacks on there, a plique in place.
I love the idea. And actual fact, you could applique his body and then have his ear loose. Because there's nothing like a loose ear, is there? Exactly.
So many ideas. And you'll have these ideas as well. But don't forget, share them with us. We like to know all about them.
Yeah, we do.
And now, of course, Lizzie's shown us some fabulous things that you can create using issue 13. But, of course, issue 13 has got 42... Actually, no, I'm fibbing. It's got 52 projects in there. Thinking about issue 12, where you've got an additional 40 in there. So at the bottom of the screen, if you want the 2 issues, you can get hold of them that way. But, of course, we are talking about our while stocks last. Limited stock, you've not got long to take advantage of it. £20.98. Not only are you going to get your So Inspired issue 13 with all the fabulous gifts that come with there, so you're going to get your fat quarter, obviously because of it being a while stocks last, with 6 pieces in there, 6 fat quarters. The additional fat quarter that you would normally get with the magazine as well, from the wonderful So Pretty range that we're due to see next month. You've got your pattern with your 15 projects in there, and of course you've got your template with your Dexter and Daisy in there. Now we are limited though, so take advantage while you have the opportunity. 488866. Now, as I mentioned, issue 12 does actually have the details of that quilt along in as well. It's the middle kind of section of the quilt along, so if you missed out on it, now is the time for you to get these. And you might want to get 12 and 13 together. Well, guess what you can do? £19.98, bringing those 2 issues together, as you can see. But if you're a Freedom member, you've got a discounted price, bringing it down to £17.98. 638101. Don't forget, if you've not placed an order with us yet, you will have that half metre. Oh, when I say half, during one of Lizzie's shows, but that is coming from that fabulous range which you've got with your Pretty Peacocks. Now, your Pretty Peacocks, you've got the whole range, metre length, and this one is your Pretty Peacock, as you can see there. Lots of different ones. This is the one that you're going to be getting half a metre of, your Pretty Paisley, but you can get a full metre if you fancy that, having that too. Pretty Little Flowers, these are cute as well, using all those pinks and blues. Raspberry Red, gorgeous plain, as you can see there. The gorgeous blue with your ocean blue there, and then finally you've got your sky blue as well. All of those featuring in that fat quarter within your while stocks last, so perhaps add in some additional fabrics at £11.99 per metre. Unless you're Freedom member, then it's down to £10.79. And of course, we've seen Lizzie working with her erasable pens. We've got those available for you too as well. Now, if you are on a budget and you've not placed an order yet, you could actually get hold of these, and then you will still get that bonus gift, that birthday gift of that half metre of fabric, because it's for whatever you place your order with during Lizzie's show. So £10.78 if you fancy getting hold of that set there. 6 in total, 2 black, 2 red and 2 blue. 168066. Oh, the irons come back out.
Well, yes, because I thought I'd just do a quick sort of binding.
Oh, okay, yeah,
lesson,
lovely.
if you like, because the great thing is this fabric has lasted us all day easily.
Oh, yeah.
So we're talking. Well, when did we start our while stocks last? Was it 9 o'clock?
Well, it
8
kicked off during the 6 o'clock show, but I don't know if we actually used it during the 6 o'clock show, because it was a bit frantic. So probably 8 o'clock.
We've done 4 shows.
Oh, yeah.
So I've stitched for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Plus I've stitched the little bits and pieces in between. Plus I've got all that fabric left over, which I think is probably another 4 hours of stitching, cutting, stitching. So actually, when you get that pack of 6 fat quarters with the while stocks last, you've got a day's crafting there. You've got a day's stitching. You've got a day of making gifts for friends and family, for you, for the house. I mean, these are such gorgeous fabrics. They're suitable for cushions for your sofa. Maybe it's you've got some plain blue curtains or turquoise curtains. You could make beautiful tie backs. Maybe you put some patchwork together. I mean, the easiest thing to do is to cut your 2.5-inch strips and then cut them into 2.5-inch squares and stitch those together. I know it sounds like, you know what, if you're a stitcher, all you want to do is stitch, okay? So if I gave you one big piece of fat quarter and said, right, stitch that, it's a bit boring.
Yeah,
you could stitch it into a tube, I suppose. I can't think of anything much else you could do with it if it was just that piece. But once you start cutting into it and remaking it, redesigning it, then all you're doing is cutting and stitching, cutting and stitching, cutting and stitching, and we get that satisfaction from that. And plus you're making something that is so unique to you. I think that's the key for me. Nobody else in the world, and perhaps they don't want it.
It's creating your own fabric as well. That's the key thing, isn't it? And that fabric could be quite unique, because perhaps the way you've cut it, the way that you've constructed it or reconstructed it is totally different. You could have 100 people in a room all cutting those same same pieces, but putting them together in different combinations, you get different results each time.
Well, you absolutely would, and of course that is the joy, isn't it, of this sort of thing where you're in your little area, in your own little space, and you're creating something so unique. And you know what? I always feel that if somebody has stitched me something, it's taken time. It's taken probably hours of work to do. Depending on how quick you are, of course, and all that sort of thing. But you know what? It's something that you can treasure, and actually, something that's been stitched will last you a lifetime. My mum made me a quilt probably about 8 years ago.
Oh, yes.
It's all turquoises because that's my favourite colour. It's absolutely beautiful. It's featured on a few sort of Facebooky things.
Oh, right.
And of course, I'll have that forever.
Yes, and the memories, as well as time goes on. It's the memories as well that you're creating.
Yeah, because there was bits of it where she said, "Oh, I went a bit wrong there." She didn't, of course. Or I could have done better with that. Or the usual. We're all very critical of ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah.
And she's such a great stitcher. She hasn't done anything wrong at all. It's marvellous. But the thing is, I'll always have that. I'll have that for the next 30 years, let's hope. And it's a treasure. It's an absolute treasure. So with my trusty machine, let's just move the bits and bobs about. So what I've done is I've recut that last remaining piece of the navy from the Pretty Peacocks, and I think navy is great for actually putting round something because it creates that border.
Nice, yeah.
Now obviously this could be a cushion front, and probably another time that's what I'd use it for, but we'll just bind it. I haven't put anything on the back, so this is just so we can demonstrate. Now all I'm going to do, I've got my 2.5-inch strip, and I'm going to go straight across the top. Now this is such a great way of binding. If you hear the word binding and you shudder, and you think, I'm going to think of every reason why I'm not going to do binding.
It's usually because you think of bias binding and cutting on the bias and all that kind of thing.
And it's the 45-degree angle, and do I need an ology?
Yes.
Should I have passed my GCSEs last week and all of that? And it can be quite daunting, but this method is super easy and very effective, very neat. So depending on time, we'll see how we get on. So what you're going to do is you're going to do top and bottom. So all we're going to do, and I'll quickly do the bottom so it makes a bit of sense, but I'll probably only do one side. So it's about 1/4 inch seam, but you decide, it's your project, and all you're going to do is you're putting raw edges together. And I would definitely trim your piece down so it's nice and neat. So because when you stitch fabrics together as best you can, you end up, you seem to have one little bit longer than the other, and it was so accurately cut. You wonder how on earth that's happened. But it's just because the fabric stretches and we pull it a bit, and the iron, it tends to manipulate it. So look, you're going to do top and bottom. Now, to be honest, in this particular occasion, it doesn't matter. That could have been top and bottom. So all you're going to do is you're going to push that up. So, I would get my iron out, but we'll just finger press. So those two pieces are coming right out, okay? So we've made our piece now into a rectangle. So all you're going to do now, and I'll just do one side, you're going to take the other piece that's on the other side, hope I don't run out of thread, and you're just going to literally start just off the edge of where you just stitched, where that fold line is here, and you're coming down the other side. So I'll do this and then I'll show you how it works. And it's genius. And it makes a
corners that can be
corner.
scary, isn't it?
Well, it can be really scary. But oftentimes, I'm always up against the wire for things. And actually, this is so much quicker than trying to do... 45, you've got to be fairly accurate with a 45-degree corner. But with this, you don't have to be necessarily. So look, the next thing you're going to do is that you're going to cut this across. Okay, now look, I just want you to be very careful because that's your fold, okay? So I just need you to go a wee bit over, 1 millimetre, let's say, and you're going to make that nice and neat. You're going to do the same the other end, okay? Now, obviously, you do the other side, but just because we're always out of time for everything. So now, this can all be folded back. So we've got a raw edge here, we've got a folded edge here. So all you're going to do, flip it over, and you're going to take the folded edge and you're going to literally fold that over. Now, this could be a good time, if you like your hand stitching, this could be a really good time to do your hand stitching.
Okay.
Because you could just slip stitch that all the way along. If you're really brave, which, you know, let's fingers crossed, you could top stitch that from this side. Now I would stitch in the ditch. Which was my corner gone? Up here. Make sure we've got the right bit up here. So what I would do now, do you see how that's lovely and neat and folded over? So I would now top stitch that right across.
You're stitching that kind of, as you say, stitching the ditch, so it's where the stitches are between the solid blue and the different changes of the fabric.
Yes.
Yeah?
Now I'm using white thread, which is totally unforgiving. So I'm just debating whether I dare to do it. But I haven't done the other side either, which would have helped. But look, let's just assume I've top stitched that.
Yeah.
I could actually do a nice little zigzag.
Yeah.
I could get a navy blue thread and do a patterned, you know, you pick up one of my stitches from my machine, have a little practice, but only go from this seam line here. So can you see that seam line? Difficult with navy blue. But I would just go from there, okay? So once you've done that, and this is folded over, there we go. So now we've got a lovely fold. Just there, get my finger out of the way. Yep, can you see that? Then all you're going to do, I tend to just bring that little piece in there to make a nice little piece, and I would iron that, and then I would just bring that over, and that gives me the most beautiful, neat corner. I'm just going to put a clip there to hold it so you can see. Now look at that.
Wow.
That is absolutely superb.
That's pristine.
And like I say, I prefer to hand stitch.
Yes.
Because it's always dodgy.
You can kind of make those stitches disappear almost, can't you? Yeah.
Yes, but look how beautifully neat that is. That is
amazing.
Really lovely. So you must never worry about doing binding, because do this technique and it won't fail you.
Oh, Lizzie, thank you. Thoroughly enjoyed that, did you? Yeah, useful. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
But of course, you've got a few minutes left for you to take advantage of your while stocks last. It's a brilliant deal featuring issue 13 of So Inspired. And of course, don't forget, because it's a while stocks last, replacing our one-day special, you've got a fabulous gift. You have got 6 fat quarters in there. And Lizzie has been working with this fat quarter bundle throughout the course of the show. And she's mentioned 3 fabulous projects with lots of fabric left over for many, many more. And of course, if you've not placed your order during any of Lizzie's shows, you will have that ½ metre of fabric as well. Pretty paisley coming from the Pretty Peacocks collection. And of course, if you want more fabric, then it is available on the website too. Full metres of those. If you want in just the magazine and then the previous one, so issue 12 along with issue 13, then down at the bottom of the screen you have got the details of that. With that one, you'll get 2 fat quarters because there's one in each of those issues, 2 plastic templates because as we've got Dexter, we've got Teddy in issue 12, and then of course you've got your 2 sets of paper patterns as well, and you've got your Freedom members discount with this one as well. So if you do want to go for it, it will come down to £17.98.
Yeah, with 92 projects.
92 projects, yeah, 92 projects, including huge projects like the bag here. Look at this, it's huge.
It's lovely.
Now, Lizzie, thank you. You've been an inspiration, as you always are,
Thank
with
you very
our
much,
sewing. We love it when you come and
joy.
visit us. When are you back?
I'm back. I don't know.
Okay, in the future, in the future. But what's coming up is the launch of a brand new glimmer foiling machine. You need to watch this.
Bye.
Wow, wafty. I do love that. Spellbinder's magical one-day special. Do not go anywhere. And then come back and join us for Craft Prize Drop straight after that, and a second airing of a one-day special.
It's our 3rd birthday. What a magical year. Chloe, tonic, threaders and cheer. A week of celebrations with offers for you. From 6penny memories and indigo blue. From Crafter's Companion with their Gemini and dyes. Discounts and credits before your very eyes. With a wave of our wand, we send a huge thank you. Craft Buddy, Spellbinders, Clarity Crafts too. Join us in August for magic and wonder. Happy birthday, Hochanda. 3 is the magic number.
This fantastic pack of versatile, high-quality 280 GSM A4 cardstock is ideal for all your paper crafting needs. With 40 sheets, you'll have more than enough to explore and experiment with this great crafting resource. To stock up now, check out www.hochanda.com.
Hi, I'm Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly, and we're really excited to still be working with you guys here on Hochanda. We were there from the very, very beginning, and we're still bringing you lots of really exciting soft crafts. We design and manufacture all of our kits and all of our fabrics here in the UK, and we love bringing them to you. So if you're an experienced sewer or you're just starting out in soft crafts and sewing, join us. There's tips and fabrics for everybody. Make sure you don't miss our shows and come and craft yourself silly on Hochanda.
Well, hello there and welcome back. It's 6 o'clock in the evening and we are launching a brand new one-day special. As you can see here, Christine is working with the fabulous glimmer plates. Plates that are going to allow you to do foiling. Brilliant deal we're going to be bringing to you, and you'll see in just a few moments how these fabulous plates are going to transform not only your card making but home decor projects too as well. Deal is on your screen, so if you want to get involved now, you can do. Of course, we'll be taking you through the deal in the next few moments, but 002318 is the item number, and you can see you've got a fabulous deal with regards to your glimmer foil system. 3 flexi-buy payments of £36.66, and you can see those fabulous glimmer plates are going to work alongside your die cutting machine, perhaps your Platinum 6 that Christine's working with, sorry, the Platinum that Christine's working with at the moment. But we have got the deal available where you can bundle up not only that fabulous glimmer foil system, but you are also able, oh, as quick as that, oh my goodness, look at that. That is phenomenal. Professional results in your home and that gorgeous artwork there. Well, I shall introduce you to the fabulous Paul, who is the designer behind that. How amazing was that, guys?
Thank you very much.
Perfect time. And come and join us, Kristen. We need to talk about this amazing deal. Now, I have to say, we've been waiting since January to be able to bring this to everybody. So definitely long awaited. And of course, we know Christine. Of course, we love Christine from Spellbinders. New face to us, Paul. Explain to everybody who you are.
So my name is Paul Antonio, and I came to Spellbinders because they saw me demonstrating at Creativation, not this year, last year.
Okay.
And they fell in love with the designs, which I'm very, very, very happy about.
What's not to fall in love with Christine? These are gorgeous
Stunning,
designs.
isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful.
If we put this here, it'll just disappear.
Oh, does it? Looks like I've been foiled myself. But have a look at this. I mean, Christine, the results that we get from these. As a crafter, what do you think of these?
It's just wow, every time. Every time.
Beautiful.
So to be able to achieve something to that quality so quickly, professional, it's what every crafter dreams of, isn't it?
And we've got an amazing bundle which we'll explain to you in the next few moments. Now, we're going to let Paul get ready because you're going to do a demonstration for us in a few moments,
yes,
which I can't wait. But we're going to have a chat with Christine of how we achieve this. Paul, see you in a second.
All right.
But this deal, have a look at the deal. Let's talk about this, Christine, because here, obviously, we've got the system that we saw you working with a few moments ago. So briefly explain to us, we're going to have a look at demonstration, but what does this allow us to do?
Okay, so it's called the Glimmer Hot Foil System. So this is going to allow you to combined with your die cutting machine to hot press foil onto your projects. Now we've just used a piece of card here, but be thinking you can use other mediums as well.
Okay.
So this is going to open up to if you're a mixed media person, because you can foil onto leather. Yep. So ribbons.
Wow.
Vellum.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Acetate. So think about all that. So it's just wow itself that you can do this, but then it's opening up all these other doors. So the system is a really nice, simple system as well, which is always music to my ears.
I like simple.
So it works on the premise that you're going to be heating up a base. You're going to be putting a metal plate on there, and everything is done by coloured lights, which I can show you in the demo, so
Lovely.
it's really foolproof. You're then going to be using your foils, which are a variety of colours, and then you're going to be able to run that through your machine.
Okay.
So, I mean, Christmas,
Simple as that.
invitations.
Now you're going to get 2 rolls of foil as well to get started, and we've got additional foil packs which we'll be sharing with you a little bit later on. Fabulous plate there as well to get started, full comprehensive instructions as you can see there as well, and of course you are going to get your power cables too as well. You've got European as well as UK there as well, so if you are watching from Europe, and I know we do have lots of people watching, you can get hold of this too as well. And I know that we'll probably be having lots of people watching from America, and you can get hold of this from the UK, and if you are watching from overseas, it might be worth considering becoming a Freedom member, and then of course you can get this on its way for you with no additional post and packing. Now we're going to head over to the demo area, but before we head over there, let me tell you about another bundle you might like to consider, because of course you do need your die cutting system to work with this. Nothing better than the Platinum 6 with this one.
That's right, it's going to fit through the Platinum 6 as well as a larger Platinum, but it just makes a perfect set, doesn't it? It all coordinates as well.
I love it. Now if you want to get hold of this, we've got your Freedom members discounted, and as we say, this is for everybody in the UK, Europe and in America. You've got that discounted price where you are saving £50, and what gets even better is you can spread the cost of everything over 3 payments. Brilliant deal that you might want to take advantage of, and you can see the details on your screen, 441729. So of course if you want to become a Freedom member, 888 definitely worth going for. 3 payments of £66 and 66p. Got lots of other things for you to consider. Busy on those phone lines already. Website is a place to go for. So if you fancy some additional plates to craft with, well, have a look at these. These are beautiful. Got all sorts of different wonderful reasons for getting hold of these. Don't forget as well, placing your order during these hours, you are going to be able to get that bonus gift, which I'll tell you about in a few moments. But if you fancy going for the script collection, then this is the way to do it. Take that item number on your screen, 754596, 2 payments. Of course, it will be 3 payments if you add it in with that bundle that we've just been talking about, but definitely consider those, and lots of other bundles are available for you too as well. And of course, if you fancy going for one of the other sets, this is the faux script collection. You've got 8 plates in this bundle, £59.95. Again, add it alongside that bundle of your one-day special, or perhaps if you want to add it into the bundle with your Platinum 6 as well, spread the cost. And of course you can just get hold of these on their own if you do need to at £29.98 for your 2 payments. Brilliant deals galore during this hour, so we're anticipating getting very busy. Oh, festive collection, how a bit of foiling for Christmas, then here you go, we can do that too as well. £46.96, lots of choice for you during this hour, and that's what it's all about. 081778. And of course, very briefly, we are celebrating our birthday here at Hochanda, so when you place your order, then you are going to earn a £10 credit. It's not £10, sorry, 10% credit. Now when you are investing in a one-day special of the value that we are looking at here, that 10% is going to be a huge amount that's going to be added as a credit to your account on the 31st of August, ready for you to use during September. You've got free gifts as well, which I'll show you in the next few moments, and of course you're going to be entered in that draw for that Dream Day at Hochanda. But we've got social media giveaways as well. I'll be telling you in a few moments who has won the one for this hour, but don't forget your bonus gift, and this has come from Spellbinders, to celebrate our birthday. You are going to get one of those fabulous plates saying "Make today count." What an inspirational quotation.
It's really nice.
Like that.
Yeah, it's really nice. Very suited.
Simply by placing an order for anything during this hour, you'll be able to get hold of that. But don't forget, if you're going for the bundle at the bottom of the screen, you're going to be earning a credit of just shy of £20. Yeah, bear that in mind as well, to spend in September. Wow. So, when we get it home, what do we need to know? What do we need to do?
Okay, well, Once you open up the box, what you're going to find inside is your whole glimmer system. Now, it consists of the base, and then this is the movable plate that comes in and out.
Okay.
So you've got your power button here, so which we've already switched on. You get that red light, so you know that the power's on. You're then going to be waiting for a green light, which says, and it's all there written for you, platform ready.
Lovely.
So as soon as that green light comes on, you're ready to put your hot foil plates. Now, they're really nice thick plates. The reason for that, obviously they're metal, they're heat conducting, so you want them to be of a good standard, and they really are. So you position them where you want them to go on your plate. It does come with tweezers. Now, these are magnetic. The minute you put them near there, they're going to magnetise. So if you want to just position, use the end of your tweezers and put them here. You'll see that there's a grid as well. So this is wonderful for aligning.
I know it's going to sound like a very silly question, but that's what I'm here for, to ask silly questions.
Never
I
a silly
pride
question.
myself on them. So this area, the grey area
Yes.
that we're looking at, that is going to get hot, which is why you're using that tool.
Absolutely. It's going to get very, very warm. The minute you put your plates down on there, just click that timer button.
Okay.
And this is going to be your indicator of at what point you put the foil on, because you're just waiting for it to stop flashing.
Okay.
As soon as it becomes a constant light, then you're going to know that that's when you can put your foil on and your card. Or maybe it's your ribbon, or, you know, whichever medium you prefer.
And what sort of length of time are we usually? I mean, we can see it
So,
there, so yeah.
So if you've just got this out of the box, expect to wait, I would say, a good sort of 10 minutes for it to warm up to
Because
start
it's warming
with.
up from cold.
Yes, it's warming up from cold. If this is going to be in your craft room, you're going to be having a whole morning crafting, then you'll find that you're using it so regularly, it's just going to keep nice and warm.
Okay.
So we're just going to wait for that light. Now, the foils, you already get foils in your whole glimmer system.
That's
so
right.
you get
Getting
two
gold and
colours.
silver, aren't we?
It's like a rose gold, so it's beautiful, and silver. Now, what I recommend is you get a nice sharp pair of scissors. Some people prefer to use a scalpel.
Okay.
Now, be quite frugal with your foil, because it's always a good idea to perhaps just trim the edges, so that way you don't actually get what we call overfoiling.
Okay.
So just sort of trim round the rough idea of the shape. You don't have to be too critical on this, but just do that. And don't throw away those pieces, so don't think you're wasting them.
Okay.
So we've got a constant green light. We're going to pop our foil on top. Just make sure, shiny side down.
Okay.
So with the silver, you will notice the difference. This looks more matte. So we're going to put our piece of cardstock onto the top. Now, it also comes with a shim, which is this milky, cloudy colour. That's your next one. And then this is your spacer plate. Now, you'll notice it's got like a little beveled edge there.
Okay.
That's going to aid it to go through your die cutting machine.
Wonderful.
So it will go through any die cutting machine that takes thick dies. So if you've got an alternative machine, it will still work.
So your steel rule dies, those kinds, yeah?
So you'll see I've just pulled that platform forward. It's disengaged from the power, so our light's just got our red light. Just hold the handle end, because this end is very warm.
Okay.
So you're just going to run that then through your machine. Now, I've discovered I've been playing, working, sorry.
Oh yes,
yeah,
yes,
working.
definitely working.
Don't go too fast.
Okay.
Just because I think it then really fixes the foil. So go through at a nice steady pace, come back, not because it needs the extra pressure, but you just want to keep the hold of the cool end.
Okay. Now, of course, you're using the full-size plastic.
I
one.
am.
We have got this available for you as well. So if you do decide that you want to go for the larger machine, got the details at the bottom of the screen. And of course, we will have Flexi-Buy on that one too.
Okay, so if you click that back in, it's going to start heating up straight away.
Ready for your next project.
Ready for your next project. You've got your tweezers to remove your plates, and you've got a little cooling mat as well. So it's all nice and safe. You just put those to one side.
Okay. Love that.
And then you've got your foil. Again, you can use the tweezers to pull up the edge, or you can just blow or just peel away.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That is amazing. Look at that. Complete coverage. No little areas that have been missed.
No, not at all. Not at all. And obviously this is one of Paul's designs, and it's just stunning.
Lovely.
Isn't it?
Now, which of the collections has this design come from? Do you know?
So which collection do we?
Oh, is it the script collection?
I think it's the. Is it maybe in the copperplate script
Oh, we'll
collection?
have a little look at those.
Yeah.
There we go.
They're
Details
all
at the
just
bottom of the screen.
adorable.
Well, they are, whichever set you go for, aren't they? And you can see a lovely collection of different plates are available for you, whether you want to go down the Christmas route, whether you want to go down that route of those sentiments and greetings, or whether you just want a beautiful design like so. Quickly and easy. I can't get over how quick and easy that was.
It is really easy.
Phenomenal.
And of course, while you're just getting into the sequence of doing it, the plates warming up again. So if you're doing all your Christmas cards, you can have a nice little turnover.
You certainly could do.
Yeah.
Now, of course, don't forget you are going to get two rolls of that foiling coming, the silver that we've just seen in action and a gorgeous rose gold. But we have got additional foils that you can add into your basket as well. Definitely worth considering. And, of course, spread the cost of those with your flexi order too as well. But, of course, it's what you do with these. We've seen the fabulous Christine demonstrating. I'm going to head over to Paul to find out the origins of why he's created these designs as he has. But why not check out what the design team have been up to in the meantime and get your order on the system because we're busy. Professional of those. When I looked at those, I thought these have been, you've gone to a professional printers, paid the cost that they charge you for those, but I never imagined that those are the kind of results that we could get in the comfort of our own home. How amazing is that? The box is absolutely brilliant because it actually gives you everything that you need stored in that box. So, of course, you're going to get your glimmer plate there with that heating system. Don't forget, you are going to need a die cutting machine where it's going to take those thicker dies, things like your Platinum 6, your Platinum machine, absolutely perfect for these. And, of course, we've got fabulous deals featuring those, which you can get hold of. Again, lots of flexi buys with regards to these to spread that cost. But then, of course, you're getting your cooling mat, you're getting those tweezers, you're getting your 2 rolls of foil, giving you 8 is it 8 yards or feet and then you can get foiling with these the minute it arrives. And of course you have got all those gorgeous designs, including one that comes in the box. And don't forget, you're going to get that bonus one because of it being our birthday too as well. You're going to be able to use this on chipboard, on leather, on your watercolour paper, your ribbon, your cardstock, fabric, and these are the kind of results that you are going to get. But you need those item numbers. Absolutely amazing. 002318 being the item number. 3 payments of £36.66 will get you that hot foil system. But what if you haven't got a die cutting machine? Well, guess what? We can help you with that too as well. Got a fabulous bundle. I mean, have a look at this. This looks beautiful. All of these items coming to you. So, of course, you're going to get your one-day special with the allocated saving that you're going to get with that. But you are also going to get the Platinum 6, the perfect machine to house that glimmer plate that's going to take all of those items through. And look at that. We've got Freedom members discounted. You're saving an extra £20 because of being a Freedom member. And, of course, you can become a Freedom member at the same time as placing your order. All you need to do is get that item 888 into your basket, and you'll see not only your post and packing disappear, but also that price dropping down. Take advantage while you've got the opportunity. 441729 being your item number. I'm going to take these gorgeous designs with me. I'm going to head down and see our lovely Paul. But before I do that, I want to give you a little bundle that you might want to look at to extend your usability, because that's what's going to happen. When you're working with these, you're going to be adding in additional plates as you go. These are beautiful. Got some fabulous boards to show you the different designs with these. So let's whiz through these, and it also shows you the different materials you can use them on. So you can see watercolour cardstock, this beautiful script heart, as you can see here. Glitter card, imagine foiling on glitter card. That's amazing. Vellum, wood veneer, fabric, mirror card as well. Absolutely beautiful with that gorgeous little heart. Then we're going to go on to your thank you for your kindness. What a wonderful sentiment. Absolutely beautiful. But professional results. Look at that. Amazing. In addition, congratulations. Well, this foiling is just perfect for weddings, isn't it? And that's a wonderful way for you to send your wedding, your greetings to the married and the couple. Happy birthday. We've seen this one in action just a few moments ago. And of course, gorgeous artwork there from Paul, which we'll be chatting to him in a moment. Oh, I love you. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Elegant, classic, timeless designs that you'll be able to use over and over again. Lovely sizes with these too as well. They're going to become focal points on your projects. And of course, Christine showed us those 2 plates being used together to create the most gorgeous appearance. Isn't that lovely? Love it. And then finally, all those little elements there, each of those being individual plates that you can use to create your own design, perhaps highlighting some of those other ones that we've seen with your scripts. Do you want to get a hold of this one then? 754596 being your item number, and of course £68.95 being your price. You can add that in alongside your one-day special, or perhaps add it in alongside your bundle. And these are the kind of results that you're going to get if you start putting them in your card making applications. Get those additional foils though, it gives you lots of scope to change those different colours and get those wonderful results. Thank you for your kindness. I think we need to be shouting that one out to the Spellbinders people for bringing us this deal, and isn't that beautiful? £68.95 for all of those gorgeous script collection. Definitely consider adding them into your basket. 754596. Don't forget we've got lots of other bundles for you, so if you want to go down the festive collection, or if you fancy going down that script collection, we can help you with those too as well. This one being your faux script, 8 plates in this one, £59.95 being your price, and of course you can add that in alongside your one-day special and spread the cost. Oh, perhaps you fancy making your Christmas cards with these. Wow, they're going to be amazing ones, aren't they, with foiling? So if you're wanting to take advantage of the festive collection with that gorgeous Christmas tree in there, you can see Ho Ho Ho, which is always a good one to add to your cards, isn't it? £46.96, 081778. Another one that I'm going to sneak in quickly is this background one. You're loving this one. This one is your elegant background, £16.99, very affordable, but a large plate, 551292. And we've got a fabulous variety pack of foils for you too that you might like to add in. You do need to use this, the correct foil for this system, so this is a wonderful way for you to get hold of these. Variety pack $11.99, and you're going to get 15 feet of foiling in there. That's a lot of foiling. 398288. You've got 4 rolls in total there, and of course you are going to get 8 feet in with your one-day special as well. So lots of scope. Now, back over to another demo area with Paul. Paul, these designs are amazing.
Thank you very much, Hayley. I'm glad you like them.
And have you enjoyed teaming up with Spellbinders?
Oh, they're fantastic. You know, we've already done like 6 or 7 collections.
Wow.
The Christmas collections are astonishing.
Isn't it gorgeous? I love it, every single one of those plates. Now, where does your inspiration come from to bring these fabulous designs? How did you get started?
So I trained as a calligrapher and heraldic artist.
Oh, right.
I've never worked in the crafting industry,
Okay.
and so it's quite fun seeing everybody
Coming over to the dark side.
Oh,
here.
you guys are great. I love you
it.
guys. And it's been really, really interesting working with them. I've flown out a couple of times to finalize the designs and to look at how the materials are working, because of course it's a brand new product.
It is. Yeah.
And it's a new materials.
Yeah.
So we're looking at how to get this really delicate copper plate script. So this is from our script collection. So I've just written this book on copper plate script, which recently came out a couple months ago.
That might be worth checking out, mightn't it?
And so that then inspired the designs for this. So I'm more than happy to go through what some of the illustration looks like. So what I did was
Ooh, this is going to get interesting. We're busy on those phone lines and also on the website. If you've got any questions, get them through to us. We'll try and ask those during this hour, but don't forget we've got a whole 24 hours, hopefully. Looking at the figures of the people placing their orders for these already, I don't know if we'll have it for the full 24 hours, but yeah, get those through, studio@hochanda.com.
So I looked at traditional copper plate script for this kind of thing, which looks like this. Hayley?
I am indeed, yes. Ooh, a bit of personalisation going on. I like this. Oh, wow. Oh, this is amazing.
And so this is a pointed flexible nib.
Oh, my goodness. You make it look so easy.
Oh, you know, 30 years of writing.
And I love it because obviously this is many years of training and obviously the history behind the art form as well. But all we need to do is pick up the phone and get on the website. We can do it with our plates. Almost feels like we're cheating.
And so this is the base design. This kind of interlacing flourish, which I then add some little hairline flourishes to. So what the reason for this, the reason I came up with these designs was to get people to write again.
Okay.
You know, I love the fact that you crafters love stamping and you go crazy when you see lettering, and there's so much more lettering out there.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing people writing.
Okay.
And I find that a little bit disheartening. And you know, I don't care if most people look at their writing and they say, oh, my writing's terrible. Or if you see how badly I write, it'll scare you. I have seen some terrible writing. Okay. But it's about getting you to authenticate something like this.
Well, that's the personalisation. That's where you're giving a little bit of yourself in with that project, isn't it? Yeah.
Definitely. And you know, for instance, if we take the, let's grab the happy birthday one.
Okay, there you go.
So we'll take this happy birthday one, and the next thing I do is I augment this design.
Okay.
So I know the pattern that I used for this, so I'm adding some delicate hairline flourishes, and I can already hear people going, oh, but I'd never be able to do that. I can see Christine going, oh, I'm definitely never going to be able to do that. But it's just understanding little things like, for instance, a little leaf.
As easy as that.
Just a little leaf.
Oh my goodness.
So
now you're obviously working with the ink and the nib here. Can we do this with our crafting tools?
It's okay. So let's grab some. So this is a.
Oh, I recognise these.
I
a
love
jelly roll
these.
pen.
And you know, they've just brought out a whole new range of them.
Okay.
So there are now 3 sizes in these, and this is the 1. This is the 5. So very, very simple. We can go back in here and we can add just a little bit of hatching. Now notice I'm turning the card so that the directional lines really give you a little bit of movement along it.
And this is where a lot of crafters like to kind of put their own designer twist on it. It's a perfect opportunity to do so, isn't it?
Of course, definitely. And you know, you could go back in, you could add some more leaves.
Beautiful.
You can add some little tendril flourishes, because if you look at plants, they obviously have little tendril roots that tend to cling onto things, and so you have that really, and that really
please
starts
can I show
to
everybody that, because that is beautiful. Have a look at that. And like you say, it does make it more substantial, doesn't it? Yeah.
Of course, you know, we can't pick up this card without doing this.
Oh, okay, I'm intrigued. Oh, look at this. Oh, I know what's coming here. Oh my goodness, we're definitely going to have to frame this one, aren't we? Now, of course, because we've got so excited with the show, I've forgotten to actually mention who is the Facebook winner. We will, in fact, let's do it now. Very quickly, we're going to wait till we go to see, but I can't wait to go over to Christine and tell you. So, Dorothy Dawson, thank you for being a part of that competition. You are the winner, you lucky, lucky lady. I think we're all a little bit jealous, and you've won a one-day special. How fortunate is that? Just a little bit, well, not a little bit jealous, very jealous, I have to say. Oh, look at this. Paul, this is amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, wow. How incredible is that? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Now, obviously, we've been working with these fabulous plates, and of course, this design here, we can kind of see where that has grown and where it's come from with your design, as you've just been showing us there. Are we able to use things that we've already got? We've got lots of questions coming through from people asking about things like dies that they've got in their own collection. Very quickly, I mean, I'll ask more questions when we get down to Christine for a crafter's point of view, but are we okay using our own dies?
So just be conscious that these are plates.
Okay.
They're decidedly plates and not dies.
And they're designed for this purpose.
And they are designed for this purpose. They're slightly thicker, so they hold the foil better. You can use some dies, you just have to test them beforehand.
Okay.
But you do have to be aware of the fact that dies tend to be thinner, so the hairlines are finer than these hairlines, and so they can cut the foil.
And they are designed to cut. That's ultimately what they were designed for originally. But
and of course, the other thing to remember is the card that I'm using, the cardstock, is slightly different cardstock to the normal crafting cardstock.
Okay, right.
Because the stock needs to be a little bit more robust to deal with ink and you know, lots of binding ink and movement. And also, the stock is a little bit more compressed.
Okay.
So that it doesn't lift lint off when you're trying to write.
Yes.
Now, there are tons of other products that you can use, and I know lots of people, you know, this is just a smattering of stuff from the studio.
Okay.
You can take something like which is this? This is the Wink of Stella brush by Kurtaki, and you can just add a little bit of outlining.
Has this got sparkle in it?
Yes.
Oh, we love a bit of sparkle.
And I'm just putting it on the higher bits of the design. So it just looks like it's just glowing just a little bit.
Oh, this is amazing.
And you know, basic rule of thumb. Imagine light comes from the top left.
Yeah.
So the shadow is always on the right and the bottom.
Okay.
So if you think that this is a bulb,
yeah,
and that's your light source,
and it's shining down,
and
yeah,
all you're doing is you're just going in there and just looking for that little bit of area where the light's going to hit.
And look at this. Oh my goodness. I could sit here all day and watch these for me. This is beautiful. Now I'm going to head over to Christine because I've got lots to ask her. Lots of updates to give you as well because we're busy for this one-day special. But Paul, thank you for that.
Oh,
Thoroughly
you're
enjoyed
more than
it.
welcome, Haley.
Isn't that
Thank
brilliant? Now, lots of you placing your orders. And of course, because we have got our one-day special and that little bundle with the Platinum 6 on your Flexi buy, it actually turns your order into a Flexi order. And of course, that means you can add lots of other things in. In fact, here is the fabulous Dave to tell you more.
Here at Hochanda, we have Flexi Order.
Dave, is this safe?
What's Flexi Order?
Are they allowed to make me do this?
When you buy something with Flexi Buy, that automatically gives you the option of a Flexi Order. Other items can go into your basket and they can be added to the cost of your Flexi Buy payments.
No, Dave, no.
So, this made you come split the cost of your whole order over the same monthly payments as your Flexi Order item?
Yes, after your first payment is made, your whole order will be dispatched.
Alternatively, when you spend £60 or more on any items, this qualifies you for a Flexi Order item offer.
This means you can split the cost of your order into 2 Flexi Buy payments, making shopping with us even more flexible.
Happy 3rd birthday, Hochanda!
Flexi Order!
Making your shopping experience with Hochanda even easier.
I think they could both end up on the stage with that act, don't you think? Now, of course, we are here because we are launching a brand new one-day special, and it's amazing. We're just coming up to the halfway point, and we've been incredibly busy for these. You have been loving it. Now, of course, I'm going to join Christine in just the next few moments, and I would not be the slightest bit offended if you want to take this time to get your order in the system, because I do not want you to miss out on this. It's an amazing deal, long awaited, and very much anticipated by you out there. So it's good to know that you are embracing it and taking advantage while you've got the opportunity. And of course, the core of the whole system is the Glimmer Hot Foil system, and you've got here the system that you plug in, and we've got 2 different plugs that will come with it. So you've got your European and your UK plug, as you can see there, but of course it heats up to the ultimate temperature to allow you to use those Glimmer Hot Foil plates to get those results, those fine detail results that we've already seen within the hour. But of course that disconnects. You can pull that out of the machine, use it in a similar way that you would use one of your platforms on your die cutting machines, but with those special plates on there and the special foil that comes with them, you are going to get the most incredible results. The results that we've already seen during this hour. Of course, you can simply take those plates, and we've got a bundle featuring these gorgeous plates that you could add into your basket, or then start doing exactly as Paul has done earlier on and add your own slant, your own twist to those designs, and give them a really unique designer touch. How amazing is that? That is definitely going in a frame. If you want to get hold of your one-day special, the details on the screen, and you have got your foil, you've also got a plate to come with it to get crafting with this the moment that it arrives. But of course, there's more that you can add in. You might need a die cutting machine, but if you want to get the machine on its own, the foiling machine on its own, the details on your screen, 002318. 3 payments of £36.66. Very affordable way of getting hold of this system, I must admit. And if you have already got your die cutting machine that will allow you to take those larger platforms like your Platinum or your Platinum 6, then you are good to go. Love it. But perhaps you're not. Perhaps you've not got your Platinum yet and you fancy getting hold of the Platinum 6. Wow, this is perfect to work with the Glimmer platform that we just looked at, and it will allow you to pass that through to get that foiling done in the comfort of your own home. And have a look at that price on your screen there. How tremendous is that as a Freedom member? Discounted down by a whopping great £50, and you are getting the discount that you'd normally get with your one-day special. Makes it incredibly affordable for you as a Freedom member. And don't forget, you're going to be saving on your P&P as well. If you're not a Freedom member, it's £66.66, but as a Freedom member, it is going to come down in price, and you'll have everything that you need. You can literally get started with this the moment it arrives. Brilliant system. And as you can see, between the two of those, if you are a Freedom member, you've got that discounted price. Payments are coming down to £59.99. How amazing is that to get all of this? Oh, so exciting. Now, of course, you are going to get in addition your bonus gift if you're ordering during this hour. If you've not already placed your order, then that will come to you alongside with you, about fabulous bundle or your one-day special. And I will show you that today because I've not had a chance to show you again. Lots of other bundles to share with you, which I'll do in the next few moments. But of course, your bonus gift, make today count. And this could be the day that you are completely changing the way that you are crafting. And of course, don't forget those hot plates, these plates that you're going to be using, specially formulated to work with the system, the optimum thickness for them to heat up to the right temperature, so as when you apply that foil, you get that adhesion where it's going to be literally just there and it's not going to be moving anywhere. So excited about this. But then we've got lots of other dies for you to consider. So have a look at this set here. Absolutely beautiful. Now this is perfect for perhaps your place cards and settings. Maybe you've got a wedding coming up. Now you've got all of these dies coming to you for £19.99. Just going to turn this round just to give you a little insight as how you can work with them. So you can see your place setting there and a little kind of bonbon bag there as well, perhaps for your favours. Or maybe you're going to be using them for an anniversary party, or maybe even Christmas. It's you who designs, you who decide. But you're getting all of those for just £19.99. 896 622 if you're wanting to get hold of those. Then we're talking about a collection, a festive collection here, where you've got all 6 of these coming to you. So of course, traditional Christmas trees we can see in there, they're fabulous. We've got snowman there as well. Shall I bring these boards in to show you? Because I think this is the best way to show you. Oh, shall I show you them the right way up? That'd be a novelty, wouldn't it? Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Making spirits bright. Isn't that lovely? And that's what we get with handcrafting. We are making those spirits bright for people, knowing that you have taken the time and trouble to put these together. Oh no, this is the one that we just looked at a few moments ago, isn't it? I'll pop that down there just for the time being. In fact, no, let's have a look at it, because that's the place setting. So there you got there. You can see the details at the bottom of the screen if you're wanting that particular one. The bundle of the festive collection continues though with this one here. Look at this character. Isn't he fabulous? Warm Winter Wishes. Absolutely beautiful design, as you can see there. And then we've got Ho Ho Ho. There's no doubting that that's come from the Christmas collection. Absolutely beautiful. In addition, you've got Noel, of course, that traditional Christmas look with this very elegant script. And then, of course, you've got Joy. Joy to the world with these gorgeous designs. In addition, you've got your Christmas tree, very traditional style here. And again, as you can see there, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Absolutely beautiful. And then the final one that I'm going to show you is in a few moments, because I'm not showing you just yet. In fact, go on, I will show you. There you go. And I love this, a beautiful script there. Now, this one's proved to be popular already. £16.99. This one is your elegant background, a large plate, as you can see here, giving you the ultimate backdrop to whichever of these others you're wanting to work with. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. 551292 if you want to get hold of that one. And let's face it, who wouldn't want that particular one in their collection? It's beautiful. Add it into your basket, perhaps alongside your one-day special. And don't forget, whatever you've got in your basket, you are going to be earning a 10% credit. Because, of course, during our event, right the way through until Thursday evening at 6 o'clock, you are going to be able to earn yourself a 10% credit. So, for instance, if you're going for your one-day special at £109.99p, it's a £10.99 you are earning as a credit to spend in September. Isn't that brilliant? Like that idea. Free gifts, of course, we've touched on that with your additional foil plate in your bundle. And then, of course, you can get entered into that draw for your VIP Dream Day. We will be mentioning that 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, the winner of that. And we've already mentioned the winner of our Facebook competition earlier on. That was Dorothy. Lucky lady, Dorothy. She's a lucky lady.
Yes. She's jumping up and down.
I bet she is. Now, so what are we up to next?
Okay, so this is the Thank You hot foil plate, another one that's been designed by Paul. So this one is a slightly, well, it's got a different script, so he's super talented. He's got so many different...
He's brilliant, isn't he? Now, for anybody that's... well, we won't be able to get his head out of the studio, will we? Now, for anybody that's just joined us, can we just talk about the signals that we've got down the side here?
Okay, so the moment you switch it on, you're going to have have the red power button illuminated, and then you're going to be waiting for that green platform ready.
Okay.
And that literally means your platform is ready. It's hot enough for you to put your hot foil plate down.
Okay, and at this stage we need to be careful because that is hot.
It
Keep
is
your
hot.
fingers away.
Yes.
Use the tweezers that come with the kit.
Definitely. My school of thought is always my hands should really be only near the handle.
Okay.
That way I'm safe. If I want to do anything here, then yes, use your
tools
tweezers or
provided.
just you know, be cautious.
Okay.
Once you've got your timer button there, once you've got that a fully constant light, that means you are good to go.
Okay, and you activate that the moment that you put the plate down.
on, yeah.
I need to ask you about dies as well in a little while.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So you've got your foil, so it's come off of the roll. Use some nice sharp scissors or a scalpel, and as I said before, try and be a little bit frugal because it's a good idea to only put the amount you need.
Okay.
So, and that's always good news to crafters, isn't it? Because we don't want to waste anything.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So,
and can we use any foil that we've got in our collection?
no, it's a specific foil because it's heat activated.
Okay.
So, yeah, be cautious of that because I think you'll find you just will not get a good effect
Well,
otherwise.
the thing is, you'll be wasting your foil and you'll also be wasting your cardstock as well,
That's
won't
right.
you? Got a nice variety pack at the bottom of the screen with 15 feet in gold and silver. Might be worth adding that into your basket too as well. We have got another bundle as well. We've got red and green, so if you want your Christmas colours, I'm going to swap those details round.
I've placed my card on top. I've sort of done it in line because you've got this lovely grid system here which is going to help you. Obviously though, after you've done this, you may be somebody who wants to just die cut round them. So depending on what sort of crafter you are, you've then got your shim. It's all labelled up, so it's really helpful. That's going to go on next. And then you've got your spacer pad. And that's, you can tell it's got that nice beveled edge, and that's just going to help it go through the machine.
Lovely.
So hold the handle, just slightly push at the top, and that's going to unclick from the base, and that's it. So keeping your fingers at the end, run this through your die cutting machine.
Now you're obviously popping yours through the platinum, and it's the larger platinum, so if you do want to get hold of that, we've got a deal for that. If you've already got a die cutting machine that will allow you to cut those thicker steel wool dies, will you be okay to use this?
Absolutely fine, yes. If your machine that you currently have takes any of those thick steel wool dies, the glimmer will work perfectly.
Okay,
so not a
good to know.
problem.
So perhaps if you've got something like a big shot or something like that, you'd be okay.
Yep, you'll be absolutely fine. Remove your shim and your spacer plate, and then just take off your card here. You can see
straight away. You can see
so
where
you
it's
can
made
see where it's
contact.
made the contact, and then you're just going to peel that away.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That is incredible. Love the font there as well. That's a happy font, isn't it?
And can I tell you, after 2 weeks of me working every day doing this, each time you still go
takes your breath
you
away.
do. You can't help yourself.
It does, isn't it amazing? Now, of course, I've had lots of questions, I'm sure you'll imagine. One of them asking about dies, and Paul touched on that earlier. You need to bear in mind that dies are designed for cutting, I figure.
They are. They are designed for cutting. What will happen is it will foil that cutting edge.
Okay.
So it's very dependent on the die. It can be very effective, but not all dies will work, and you do have to be slightly wary that it may cut the foil.
Okay, let's just bear that in mind. Little testers, perhaps.
Oh yes, definitely.
And I know in the past we've had spellbinders, kind of embossing dies, which are similar to these. Could we use those in a similar way?
You can use all the plates to do the letterpress technique. So you can apply ink to them and run them through as well. So you can also use spritz onto them. Use your mists and things like that. Put those through, so you've got other options.
I love it, and we'll see all of those evolving over the next 24 hours. But of course you need to get your machine, you need to get your system. We've got the details up on your screen there, as you can see, to get those wonderful results that we've just seen there. Absolutely beautiful, as you can see there. At 002318, 3 payments of £36 and 66 pence if you're wanting to go down that route. And of course we've got lots of different dies at your disposal, including the little plates like this one that we've got here. Forgive me for calling them dies, because I just automatically do that because it's such a new system. It's easy to happen, but they are foiling plates. That's
right.
the key thing you need to remember. I love it. Was there anything else you wanted to show us while I was here, or shall I pop back and have a chat with Paul?
Pop back, have a chat with Paul, and then if we've got time, I do one more.
Now, of course, you've got the details up on your screen. If you want to get involved with your one-day special, details are there on the screen. If you want to treat yourself to a Platinum 6 as well, we've got a fabulous bundle at the bottom of the screen. Whichever way you get hold of your Glimmer hot foil system, make sure you get hold of it today. It's a brilliant deal, and of course, we've got limited quantities with regards to these, and I do not want you to miss out. Now, of course, if you're placing your order when we're busy on those phone lines, you might want to jump onto the website, but you're not always at your computer, are you? So why not check out Hochanda Go? And if you don't know what that is, here's Janice to tell you.
Add to basket, add to basket, ooh, add to basket. Oh, hello, you've just caught me looking at all of the birthday bargains on my phone. So how am I doing it? Well, it's not magic, it's the Hochanda Go app. Have you seen it? You can watch live shows, existing shows on rewind, and purchase at the tap of a screen. Have you seen it, Mrs. Smith? And if you turn your phone sideways, you get a full screen view. And if you register with your existing Hochanda account, it will already know if you're a Freedom member. Awkward. So whether you're at home or out and about, you can join in with all of our third birthday party fun using the Hochanda Go app. Anytime, anywhere.
Brilliant app. So don't forget, visit this Apple, the App Store, get that downloaded onto your phone, and of course you can use it to get your order on the system. And when we get busy, it's a really good way of getting your order down, and then you know that the goodies are on their way to you. Fabulous goodies, just like our one-day special. Now you can see it's a brilliant deal. It was launched at 6 o'clock this evening, long awaited. Our buyers were out in America at a big trade show around January, and that's when they saw this system, and you can imagine how excited they got. They wanted to bring it to you here, and it's taken that long for us to be able to bring it to you, and it was definitely worth the wait. Of course, you've got the Glimmer hot foil system, the key part being this element here. So you've got the housing system for your Glimmer platform. This is going to heat up the area that you can see there with that grid formation that's going to help you line up. Heats up, but then you detach it from that housing unit, take it to your die cutting machine, the machines such as your Platinum 6, pass that with the foil plate on there through, and then you get incredible results. Results like the ones that we just saw from Christine just a few moments ago. Absolutely brilliant. I love that, that font. It's a timeless font. You're going to be able to use that over and over again. And of course, that is in a bundle that I'll be sharing with you in a few moments. Additional bundles will give you the opportunity to get hold of the plates like this particular one. And then of course, that's just when your creativity starts, because adding your own personalisation, and this is something that Paul is very keen on doing. Oh, we've gone and splodged it when I brought it over. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear me. Yes, so you can design your own designs and add to those, as you can see there. 002318 being your item number, as you can see there. 3 payments, but not only are you going to get your plate system, you're also going to get your cooling mat, you're going to get your tweezers, and of course a plate to get you started. And of course the foil. Special foil that's going to give you that incredible result that we've seen several times already. 002318, 3 payments of £36.66. But you might want to get hold of a Platinum to work alongside it. So we've worked the deal in that we've got with the Glimmer hot foil system in with a Platinum 6 die cutting machine. Brilliant bundle. You can see on your screen there you are saving £30. But guess what? If you're a Freedom member, you're actually going to be saving £50. You're going to get the saving that you're going to get with your one-day special, and of course that saving will help you get that Freedom members discounted price if you're a member. £179.98. So for that saving, if you're not a Freedom member already, it's definitely worth thinking about it. You're not in any contract, so you could actually become a Freedom member for this deal and this deal only, and you're still saving money. You'll still have all that postage that you're saving over the next calendar month. And the beauty is, if you're watching from Europe or from America, you can become a Freedom member and take advantage of those same savings. It's definitely worth thinking about. 441729 if you wanted to go down that route. And this is everything that you're going to be getting in that bundle. Now, if you want to take advantage of any of these deals, including the deal that we're looking at there Freedom members discounted price, as you can see there. So do make sure you take advantage of that. All of those savings, they do add up. And don't forget, whatever you're spending is going to become a credit as well. Credit for you to spend in the month of September. And those credits will be applied to your account on the 31st of August, ready for you to use bright and early on the 1st of September. So we had a little look at the festive bundle already, which was very popular. So we're looking at this set here. And this is the set that's featuring that lovely thank you that we saw Christine working with just a few moments ago. Lovely set of 8 plates here. Absolutely gorgeous. Got those fabulous hearts that we saw as well a few moments ago. Building up your designs with these is going to be such a pleasurable process. And some of these are huge designs, as you can see. I've got boards again. Shall I share the boards with you? Let's have a look at these. So, again, gold foiling used on this particular one. But look at that. Professional results. Time and time again, thank you. Love that one. The hearts as well. I mean, we use hearts on so many different occasions, don't we? Showing and sharing the love. Love that one. Then look at this one. This is an elegant design, isn't it? Beautiful. Nice design that you could actually continue as well. So if you wanted to line that and perhaps use it on a larger project, then you could do. And then, of course, you've got Happy Birthday in a fun, funky font. I do like that. Crying out for those little flourishes that we saw Paul add into and those designs earlier. Thinking of you too as well. That could be so many different occasions that you're using that for. And look at this one for elegance. Absolutely beautiful. And of course you could be adding the happy couple's initials in there if you wanted to for wedding stationery. Absolutely gorgeous. And right the way back round to those thank you cards. All of those coming together, creating some gorgeous designs. And very quickly, shall I show you some of the things that have been created using these? Because we've even got things like ribbon. Look at that. Your own fabulous ribbon, foiled ribbon. Little place cards you could be making with these. Gorgeous cards that can team up with your dies to get results like these. Absolutely beautiful. Going on to vellum, going on to fabric as well, going on to those inky backgrounds that I know you've got a whole stash of. You are going to have so much fun with these. Absolutely beautiful. Get these in your basket. 416058, £59.99. But of course, you're going to need your foil to work alongside it. So let me show you what we've got with regards to that. You've got 15 feet of foil. Oh, that's not easy to say, is it? It's a bit of a tongue twister. £11.99. Very affordable bundle to add into your basket. 398288 being your item number on your screen there, and £11.99 being your price. Fancy a bit of festive fun with your foiling? Well, why not go for your red and green too? And this is a perfect set. Again, 15 feet in each of those. Oh, that's a good bundle, isn't it? £9.99. Very affordable. 349991. Add those into any of those flexi order baskets and you're spreading the cost over 2 or 3 months dependent on which of those bundles you are going for. Oh look, I've got a present. I've got a present with my name on. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Paul, this is a fabulous art. I mean, when do we know that this kind of art form of writing like this came about?
So calligraphy basically means, comes from the Greek words kali and graphos, and they simply mean beautiful writing. Of course, you know, that sort of presupposes quite a lot, because a lot of what some people might consider beautiful, others might not.
This is true.
And, you know, historically, we saw really beautiful scripts, historical scripts, and those scripts, they range from the Middle Ages, from things that most people call these Gothic scripts. So this is a particular script from the Gothic period called Textualis Quadrata, and that's the basis of the Gothic
Gothic. I'm glad you're talking about these, because I could never get that out.
And so the Quadrata then allowed us to develop things like Fraktur Schrift, and you could see this is slightly more curvaceous, and that's a little bit more angular.
Beautiful.
And so from there we then start to see a sort of a birth, a renaissance of scripts. But of course, you know, calligraphy, Western calligraphy, starts roughly around 2,500 years ago with the Roman scripts. So we have Greeks and then the Romans and then the Irish and then like the Book of Kells and Lindisfarne Gospels. And then the Carolingian period and the Gothic period, and then of course the Renaissance period in Italy with beautiful italic script.
That's right, yes.
And then copperplate,
well,
which was historically known as English roundhand.
Ah, there we go. Now, we've been watching with our overhead camera, seeing these gorgeous letters being formed. So what is it you want to show us now?
So I'm going to show you, so I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the difference between a font and a script.
Yeah.
So font is something that's developed on screen. It's computer-based.
Okay.
These are scripts because they were done by hand.
Oh, I see. So that's where they originate. You literally created them with a piece of paper.
So none of the stuff that I've done are computer generated. They are all done by hand.
Well, I didn't know that, so I've learnt something already.
So I'm going to show you how I came up with this particular script. So this is a ruling pen. Now, ruling pens were historically used for making lines of even thickness.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is, and they look like knives. They look quite dangerous.
Okay.
So I built a little protective wall here.
Okay.
Because it can be quite aggressive.
Okay.
And so what I did was
Oh, wow.
And let's get the top of the T.
Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, I never realised there's so much art form. Oh my goodness, that was
so much.
That one woke me up.
So that gives you
Just
a
an indication
really
how it's
wonderful
come
sort of
together.
splashy look. I'm going to put it down because
this is
otherwise it'll
amazing.
just drip everywhere. And that gives you so
Isn't that
much.
beautiful? And look at that on our
And then,
camera
and
there.
then,
Perfect.
then what we did was we took out a lot of the splatters. But we've recently worked on some stamps.
Okay.
And we've left the splatters in.
Nice.
Because
yes.
I really want people to play. I really want them to get excited about writing again.
And that adds character, doesn't it? But then, of course, as we saw earlier, you can add your own flourishes to these if you wanted to as well. Beautiful designs. And, of course, as you explained, you have designed these in conjunction with Spellbinders. And I bet they got very excited when they saw your original work.
Oh, it's really lovely to see the original work. Maybe one of the things I'll show you as well is something that I think people would be really excited to see.
Okay.
And we saw earlier on in the flourish set. So I'm using a Few Day brush.
Oh, wow.
And this is how I made my heart.
Oh, look at that.
So
that is one of the, similar to one of the plates that we saw. Obviously similar because different sizing.
So,
that's in the script collection if you want that.
And I know a lot of people, I know you guys at home, you have more tools than you could shake a stick at.
We do,
but the thing about your tools is you need to understand how to use the tools because, they're not cheap. And it's very easy to destroy them. So I wanted to demonstrate. I use this tool because I like its fineness. But if you want a bigger design, you'd want a bigger tool.
Beautiful.
And that way it doesn't damage your work. So, we have these beautiful flourishes, which you've seen in some of the other designs that you showed earlier on. That lovely sort of cartouche design.
Yes, yeah.
So that's the sort of rough basis for that design.
I love it. And don't forget, Paul mentioned his book as well, which we've not got the book, but I'm sure it's readily available out there. So inspiration for other people to have a go themselves, perhaps.
Definitely.
And can we find you through social media, a website, a blog?
So my Instagram is pascribe on Instagram or Twitter, or you can find me on Facebook at Paul Antonio Scribe. And of course, this thank you is to, or should we do a love? Should we do a love for Dorothy?
Well, we might get you to do a love for Dorothy. We're literally down to the last few minutes of the hour, though, and I did need to head back over to let everybody know about the one-day special. But while Paul's doing this, let me reiterate your one-day special. It's a fabulous deal where we are seeing the system, the Glimmer Hot Foil system, that will allow you to add this beautiful foiling to your projects, be they fabric, be they leather. It could be that you use them on vellums, could be using on cardstock, mount board. Think of all of those different opportunities where a bit of foiling is going to make all the difference. 3 payments of £36.66, 002318. And Dorothy, if you would like to let us know your address, we will get this little thank you card on its way to you from Paul. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Now, we need to head over and meet up with our lovely Christine, because of course she's been crafting with us, showing us how wonderfully we can use this. I'm going to bring Paul with me as well. So we're going to have a fabulous kind of collection of my minds coming together, crafters and artists all together, and I love it. Such an exciting show. I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Have you enjoyed it? 'Cause
Oh,
it's the
I've
first
had a
time that you've
ball.
joined us. Oh, well, can't wait to see more. I'm not going to be around tomorrow, so I'm going to be sat at home with my cup of coffee, watching and learning. And Christine, thank you for your demonstrations too as
wonderful.
well.
Thank
It's
you.
been amazing. And thank you to you guys embracing our one-day special and taking advantage of it in your droves. Don't forget, you continue to place your orders straight after the break, but make sure you come back and join both Paul and Christine at 8 o'clock. They're going to be back here with Yanis, and then of course tomorrow morning, first show of the day will be 9 o'clock in the morning, then 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and final call at 5 o'clock. And we were having some little chats. There might be a few sneaky Facebook lives slotted in through the day, so keep an eye on social media as well. So get your order on the system, add in those additional fours, those additional plates, and then enjoy. And don't forget, share with us when you get creating so we can see what you've been up to. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
So coming up straight after the break, we've got Craft Prize Drop with Yanis. Lots of deals to be had. I love that little footage there. Then of course we're back with Paul and Christine with the one-day special, and then over to our nighttime hours. See you soon.
Hello everyone, I'm here to tell you about Craft Price Drop and how it works. So on the side of your screen you will have some information. First of all, you'll have the item number. Then you will have the item description.